Intro. Y'all ain't ready for this. The disrespect is real.
I don't give a fuck. I'll do it again. I'm not above it. I am that snake bitch.
No, it's okay. You guys are all welcome to trash Queen in the chat. We'll hold a whole panel on Queen.
I am honest to a point, but a lot of the things I talk about aren't true.
Wait, somebody not telling the truth on YouTube? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if you ignite me. The road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the fourth departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You'll be chewed up and discarded.
Me and my friends, we're gonna find you and we're gonna rip you apart like a wasteland.
Snakes don't get a fucking safe space. If she wants to keep it going, then we'll keep going. If she wants to stop the bullshit, then we'll stop the bullshit. But I'm not gonna fucking sit here and let anybody lie on my motherfucking name.
Bring your ass. The fucking link is in the chat. That should be.
Oh, loose booty, wet panty looking ass boy. Replay that, Queen. Her name is Queen. It ain't really so much Queen. Queen B. Queen B. Queen B. Queen B. Okay, there. Queen B. Queen B's money. Queen B ain't got no money. Queen B.
He always fucks some shit up. I don't know why PJ doesn't get his ass on a motherfucking leash and get his ass under control. Fuck.
Better than never. I can feel my heart rate, adrenaline pressure. It's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. He's locked away inside with the key control by fight or flight.
And I haven't brought it public, you know why? Because someone that I was fucking close to is in the middle of a goddamn lawsuit. How do I get my hands on your soap? Because I need something to clean these titty frauds. My dove is just not doing it.
Bring your asses. As simple as that. Come on. I mean, bring it. Bring your asses. Hey, don't get Queen B and her 550, 600 servants. Bring their asses out.
You might have started it, but I'm gonna finish it.
Absolutely. Or go to somebody else's panel. Let me just say Queen B's panel. I'm telling you, we all need to go up on Queen B's panel because that seems where everybody's going. I guess Queen B is like the god of YouTube.
Queen B Escobar, bro.
She's in China just making drugs.
You know, I run the cartel on the YouTubes. I run the cartel here. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what boss bitches do.
Exactly.
Beefing with the Queen B because I heard the stinger sucks.
This lady Queen B with the lip ring is innocent. You two weirdos are being weird. No, I know who this is. You're the lady that was on Molly Go Lightly.
No. You have no doubt QB could hold her own with any female on YouTube. Let me tell you something we all learned a long time ago.
I would fuck her up and drag her from here to China. Let's meet one-on-one.
Writing checks their mouth can't cash. Bitch, I didn't write a check my mouth can't cash. I cash all them motherfucking checks.
And I cannot for the life of me understand why people put her on a pedestal. And these allegedly smart people put her on this pedestal like she's something important.
We got to tell you about yourself. It's your fucking old lying ass over there. Is her fucking name obnoxiously relevant?
Because I know, she changed it.
She meant to say obnoxious and irrelevant. That's what she meant to say.
And coincidentally, it sounds exactly like Queen Bee's voice because, as I've always thought, Queen Bee is using some sort of slight distortion on her voice when she broadcasts.
Exposed!
Queen Bee exposed! Oh my god, bitch. Did they get that Dugan?
Said they get that Dugan. That shit chronicle Rashady, you better fucking shut your mouth with that. Bro, stop.
Wow. What in the hell? Someone told Queen Bee that you said it was her hacking your email. What the hell is wrong with people?
Take your ass to bed. It's fucking past your bedtime. Go on now.
Right? Why you gotta be crying?
Motherfucker killing the vibe, bitch. Take your ass to bed. Boston, no, I'm not capping at all. I'm telling the whole truth.
Good, right? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna skedaddle. You know me, skedaddling away. See you guys.
Alright.
Pumpkin. I love you too. Alright. I despise you, Boston. Whatever.
Good morning, beautiful.
Happy day.
Happy day, baby. We got triggered today. I trigger these motherfuckers every day.
Baby Jesus showed us that, you guys. I swear to God.
I know that's right, because you just put right on that shit.
Yes, I did. Baby Jesus was like, look here.
Yeah, fuck the pause. Pause for the cause. Fuck that pause.
I'm just trying to be a better person. I know it.
Let's see here. God damn it, Duke. You hear him?
Yes, your dog is.
Damn it, Duke.
Girl, this tea is piping.
Isn't it, man? These motherfuckers hot.
That just burnt the roof of my mouth.
Where's Candy Sue? Where's she at? You heard that like I heard that one. Fire in the hole. Smoke him if you got him.
You're like the kind of person that would probably be in the back of the class.
Fuck you, B-Tim.
Ellie's a thug.
Right.
You don't
We're all thugs around here. Shambles. Thank you for supporting the hot biddies. Y'all wasn't ready for that, was you?
Wait, I wasn't, bitch. I wasn't even close to ready for that shit. Alright, I love you, baby girl. I'm gonna jump off.
I love you too, baby doll. Let me play my cool intro. Y'all ain't ready for this. The disrespect is real. Yo, what's happening? What's happening? They do. Yes, they do. They know. My little one, as soon as I started, she comes up to talk to me. I said, well, the music, so they know when the music stops, it's time for me to jump on here. She comes walking up. She's like, well, they know you have kids, so they can just wait a minute. Well, I know that's right. I said they do, and they're patiently waiting. These are my homegirls. We're hiding over here on the little channel over here. We're hiding over on the hive right now. There's a whole lot of shit going on in these fucking streets. What is going on, y'all? See, I wasn't even going to come on here tonight, and I got bored because I took a fucking nap earlier and slept. So now I'm feeling a little better. My throat's feeling a little bit better, which I'll probably regret it after this. You know what I mean? Talking shit and laughing with y'all. This is what happens. So tell me why fucking Trump done went thug on us and took a bullet to the fucking ear, y'all. What do y'all think about that? Trump took a fucking bullet to the ear, yo. Jeez. What in the fuck is going on here? Right, and don't tell anybody we're over here. We're trying to hide. We're trying to hide and talk shit. So, what the fuck, you guys? What is going on? Bitch, it looked like ketchup. Stop it, Indy. Grab your tinfoil hats. My gosh, man, I'll tell you what. I cannot believe that. Well, I mean, we don't do politics over here anyway, so it's not even about if you like him or don't like him. I just couldn't believe he got shot in the fucking ear. The ear of all places. The ear. Lord. The fucking ear. You know, little Skid Row was going off. Little Skid Row was like, woo! Shit, little Bo got shot. Row. Little Bull got shot. I can't believe that. Oh, no shit. A regular civilian was unalived as well. See, I didn't know that. Damn. Right. That's probably what she was there. Little Skid Row. Shit. She'd have been making up stories like she was right there next to him when it happened. She'd have been making up stories. Oh, shit. Alex Baldwin. How'd Alex Baldwin get to Philadelphia so fast? Oh, Laura, I'm done with you. Shit, didn't his ass get acquitted? Something happened with his trial too. He got off on his trial too, or mistrial or something with prejudice, so they can't even file against him again. They said nope. That's what that money will get you. Like Karen Reed. That's what that money got. Good Lord. So I heard little Skid Row was throwing shit out at JLR. I know she ain't sitting out here throwing shit out like we don't already know all this shit. And let me guess, she's like, watch me work. Betty, we don't want to watch you work with old ass information that everybody already fucking knows. Talking about watch me work, bitch. If you would do some work, shit, maybe we would watch you, but damn, you play too much. You fucking play too much. Oh, shit. Hold on. Wait a minute. Press conference on Donald Trump. You guys want to watch the press conference? Bro, what you doing?
What you doing, girl?
Hey, love. I'm up here cracking up.
Girl, yeah, I saw that Betty was saying, well, I could have been there. Girl, bitch, this ain't about you. Stop it. Stop it, little Bobo.
Right, little Skid Row, stop that.
Yeah. Now, Betty, they didn't need y'all security duty.
Here, Andy says, so what's happening? Someone called CPS and on VJ allegedly, and it's your fault? It's my fault.
What?
Fuck, everything's my fault. When isn't it my fault? I've never called CPS on anybody. I don't play that shit. Yeah. Everybody over here, shit. Everybody knows that. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's weird.
I did hear something about Chronicles of the Shady was in a chat when Granny was watching, said something about she was in a chat when her daughter was being discussed about being raped. Now, I don't like the bitch. I can't stand the bitch, but you know what I'm saying? Because she be fucking telling some big old whoppers and, trying to act like I'm racist and all kinds of ignorant shit. But I'm going to go out on a limb. Now, usually it always fucking smacks me in the motherfucking mouth to be nice to these hoes, but I'm going to fucking go out on a limb and say I don't think Shady would do that, but I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? People have disappointed me before, so
Lean to
I just don't really see her with her trying to be acting all as goody as she does. I don't foresee her being in a chat where any child's being discussed as being raped.
No.
Because she does act so goody, like she's better than everybody, you know what I mean? So, truth be told, even though I can't stand the bitch, I don't see her being in a chat where her daughter is being discussed. I could be wrong. I very well could be wrong. And if she comes out with proof and says it, then fucking by God, then it is what it is. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't see that either. I just don't. I don't.
Like I said, I can't stand the bitch. I mean, fuck, I really
I can't
cannot
either.
stand that bitch. But like I said, the way she
Who
acts
said
so
that she was-
goody, I don't see her being a part of being in a fucking chat with that, because then she can't deny that she's perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who said that?
Supposedly somebody. Okay, so Granny's watching actually said it. Somebody clipped this girl named Dee Dee, something about let's talk with Dee Dee or let's talk Dee Dee or something. I don't fucking know who she is. She's a girl that calls Granny's watching out, I guess. I don't really know these people. They're not really people from our community. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't know them like that.
She one of the ones that goes back 3 or 4 years and you know, I don't know. I don't know. But it is what it is. I just didn't know who said it. I was like, what? You know. Oh no, Indy. You dropped your phone in the ocean? Girl. Did you get it?
I couldn't even believe when she said that. I'm like, you fucking serious? Now, see, I thought she just dropped it and picked it up. So I was like, well, put it in a bag of rice. You know what I mean? Like, try to dry it off and stick it in a bag of rice, see if that'll help. She's like, no, bitch, it's gone. The fucker's gone.
No. Hey, Julie. I'm writing you. And
hey, Julie. Yeah, kids don't need to be brought up in any. I mean, they don't need to be brought up in any of the shit. I mean, we've said that before. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. It's just gross.
To be fair, what was you saying? To be fair, a lot of times I think we all bounce around to different live streams and chats here and there. So if I'm in a chat, you see me doesn't necessarily mean I'm there when something is said. Right.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Right.
Yeah, because I've diddy bopped around and I've said hey, and then I went into a live chat and said hey, and then bounced back out, went to somebody else's chat and came back, and there's a whole ass fight going on. I had no fucking idea what was going on.
Yeah.
But my comments in there is saying hey, you know what I'm saying? So it looks like I'm in there, but I'm not.
Right. That's why I always try to write, hey, step away from my phone or just listening or something to where it's like, you know, something starts popping off, you know. It's like, hey, yeah, well, you know, like if I, you know, go for a swim or something, you know, all the things. So, yeah, I don't know nothing about it. I don't know, but I'm with you. I don't see her doing that, but I ain't seen a receipt, so. We were in voice chat and Kathy started laughing because I made my husband show me a receipt or something. I said, bitch, I don't believe you. Let me see the receipt. And then you show me the receipt. I said, where'd you get this receipt?
Bitch, I don't believe shit you say. Where's the receipt? Where'd you get this receipt from?
I did. They were in voice chat. They heard me talking to him. I said, I'm gonna need the receipt of what you're saying. So he sent it to me on my phone. I said, and then I looked over at him. He's sitting right next to me on the couch. I said, where'd this come from? I said, see, no, nope. I said, nope, I've been on these streets too long, bitch. Nope. Mm-mm.
Kodo said Donald Trump just texted me. I will never surrender.
He text me. Dadgummit. He ain't never text me.
All right, here's their okay, so it says authorities speak after Trump rally shooting. All right, let's see what's up.
Okay, good. I hadn't heard this.
Hey, Roses, hopefully we can hear the sucker.
Is everyone ready? All right. So my name is Kevin Rojek. That's Rojek. I'm the special agent in charge of the FBI Pittsburgh field office. The first thing I want to say is that the FBI stands with the people of Butler County in Western Pennsylvania, and our hearts go out to the victims of this heinous act which occurred today. This is our community, and I want to let the public know that the FBI has deployed a number of our resources, including investigative agents, our evidence response team, bomb technicians, and we have additional resources coming from other field offices, as well as from FBI headquarters, including our evidence response from Quantico, Virginia. We have intelligence analysts as well, working from our field office in Pittsburgh, working feverishly to attempt to identify the individual who did this and any motives behind why this was done. Right now, we need the public's help. Anyone who was on scene, who saw anything, who identified any information, please report that to the FBI using either the phone number 1-800-CALL-FBI or online at fbi.gov/Butler. This evening we had what we're calling an assassination attempt against our former president, Donald Trump. It's still an active crime scene. As I mentioned, we have a number of agents on scene. We also are working closely with other federal agencies, our state partners, and our local police partners as well. Again, at this time, we are not prepared to identify who the shooter is. We are close to that identification, and as soon as we are 100% confident in who that individual is, we will share it with the press. With that being said, also, we do not currently have an identified motive, although our investigators are working tirelessly to attempt to identify what that motive was. At this time, I'm going to turn over the podium to Colonel Chris Paris from the Pennsylvania State Police.
Thank you very much. My name is Colonel Chris Paris, P-A-R-I-S, Commissioner of Pennsylvania State Police. I would just like to say that the State Police have been in regular contact with the Governor's office, and the full support and assets of the entire agency are behind the FBI and our other federal and municipal partners to assist with this investigation. The thoughts and prayers of the Pennsylvania State Police are likewise with the victims of this terrible act. We are prepared to support this investigation in any way, shape, or form, and we stand ready to participate in a full, fair, and competent and thorough investigation. To give you an operational rundown, Deputy Commissioner of Operations, Lieutenant Colonel George Bivens, is behind me, and he will discuss the operational portion that's being conducted by the Pennsylvania State Police. Lieutenant Colonel Bivens.
Good evening. So let me describe for you a little bit about the scene that we have over there. As you know, there was a grandstand, a very large area, a lot of people there when this all unfolded. The former president had come out and begun to speak shortly after 6 o'clock this evening, and within about 10 to 15 minutes, a number of sounds were heard, and it became apparent that shots were being fired in that direction. It was a chaotic scene. Law enforcement, I believe, acted heroically, quickly identifying and neutralizing the threat, as well as responding to assist the various victims. PSP had a significant presence on the scene along with all of our federal partners at the time of the shooting. We have since enhanced that presence significantly, bringing in resources from all over the Commonwealth to ensure that we have a speedy, thorough investigation. We are working very closely with the FBI as we work through this. As you can imagine, because of the variety of crimes that have been committed, some are under federal jurisdiction, some are under state jurisdiction. And so, we're working through all of that, not an issue at all, seamlessly. But the FBI has maintained the lead on the attempted assassination. PSP will take the lead on the homicide and the shootings of the other individuals in the grandstand area. And so there are a lot of witnesses to be interviewed, a lot of things to be processed. There were some complicators that hopefully the next time we speak we can describe for you, but some complicators that slowed down some of the processing and the positive identification of the shooter. But know that at this time we have no reason to believe that there is any other existing threat out there. We are doing everything we can to make sure that this is thoroughly investigated, and if there is any information developed that anyone else was involved, that between PSP and the FBI, that will very quickly be followed up on. So I think at this time we would open it up to questions from all of you.
Was this a lone wolf attack?
Again, I think it's too early to say that. We have one shooter tentatively identified, but we're not stopping there. We're following up on a lot of information. It will be some time until we can conclusively say or answer that question. Again, that will all be part of the investigation, but that will all be part of the investigation. But I can tell you that preliminarily, it appears everything unfolded very quickly. So, again, we'll have more information on that, but it's just too early to start definitively saying this happened at this exact time. That's correct. We'll have that information for you. It was some distance outside of the.
Reports that there were people who saw someone on the roof and tried to alert authorities.
We're following up on those. I will tell you that I am aware of those, and I am aware that law enforcement had responded to a number of reports of suspicious activity. The specific response to this will be all part of the after action, but yes, law enforcement was responding to check on several suspicious occurrences.
What were the other suspicious occurrences?
That will all be part of the investigation.
You said that you were close to identifying the shooter. Could you at least confirm that he is from Butler County, Pennsylvania? Is there anything else? Did he have any affiliation with that company, do you know?
So again, we're not prepared at this time to provide the identity of the potential shooter. We're in the process of doing confirmation, and once we have the confirmation, we'll release the name officially to the press. But at this time, we can't give any further information on the potential shooter. No, it's a matter of doing biometric confirmations.
This is a little bit boring. I'll let it play for a minute, though.
Yeah.
So there was no identification on the individual, as an example. So we're looking at photographs right now, and we're trying to run his DNA and get biometric confirmation on him.
Would you be able to comment just what police found left behind, any possible devices, find any extra guns, just anything else you want to comment?
Not at this time. No, we're still in the process of an active investigation. So
yeah, they're not going to comment anymore.
Any information like that until we have more facts. From the FBI's perspective, no, we did not have any specific threat information related to this event. Absolutely. So I think the credit goes to not only the Secret Service who was on site, but also the state and local partners who were there on site and were able to react immediately when the incident occurred.
I mean, if I was there, it wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Cheeky?
I know, girl.
Did you come and talk some shit with us or what? What you doing?
Of course. I would have been
What's
up
that,
sooner,
Chief?
but I had to let the dog out and stuff.
We're over here hiding on the hive. The hive sidebar. We're over here having this little sidebar.
Yeah, don't tell anybody we're here.
Yeah, there's, and this to me, I just wish everybody could just like come together. This wasn't to me, this wasn't a party thing. It wasn't a whatever thing. An innocent man. People went to go listen to freedom of speech and hear whoever, whether you like him or don't. And one man lost his life, and there are 2 or 3 people that are in critical condition because they went to go hear someone speak. And one person, not a group, we haven't told that, one person did a horrific crime, and it's sad for everybody. I just hope everybody doesn't be like, because I have seen some nasty stuff on Twitter, like, they should have got a better, he should have been a better shot. I wouldn't say that about anybody, and it's sick. People like that are sick, but, it doesn't have to do with party. You're just unhinged, period. Anybody that wants anybody to be killed and shot, fuck you all the way.
Right.
I'm not sorry. So that's what I stand on. But anyway, yeah, it's okay. It's all good.
I remember back when COVID was a thing, and Trump got COVID, and everybody was celebrating that he got COVID.
Yeah.
I was like, what is wrong with you people?
Right.
I mean, I'm not a Trump fan, but, I don't wish the man dead.
Right. But, you have unhinged people on both sides, and I hope everybody can just cool their jets.
Yeah.
Bets. And, and not be, raging out doesn't help anything. You know, it just doesn't. And I just hope everybody can just come together. This was still a president. He was president of the United States. He has a family. There was attempted to be killed, and one person lost their life, an innocent person, just going to listen and support and use their freedom of speech, and two others are in critical condition. So the only person I blame is that one person on that roof. That's it. That's all. Ain't got nothing to do with whether you red or blue. Stop it. And people that push that agenda, you know, stop it. Weirdos. Everybody just needs to cool down.
That's the thing these days. Politics, you can't even talk to even your best friends about it anymore because everybody just flies off the handle and has a fit, and everybody's at each other's throats. We all need to come together. I mean, God, come on. I remember when it used to be just joking around and stuff, but no, not anymore. People lose friendships over it.
Well, I'm sorry. I think it's just real gross. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there because I don't.
Yeah, I don't do politics or religion. I don't none of that.
No.
I don't talk about that. I don't bring that over here. I don't bring it in my Discord. None of that. Nope.
No, I don't blame you.
And I'm not talking politics. I'm just talking about the crowd. And
Yeah.
I'm glad everybody kind of stayed calm. But then as they're taking him out, you've got a couple of the weirdos that are flipping the bird and screaming. And I'm like, you are the people that get people gassed up and excited to do weird shit. Stop it. Those are those people. And that didn't have anything to do with political beliefs. That's just being a weirdo. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, there's weirdos everywhere. They probably have a YouTube channel. Just saying.
I think they did say he had a YouTube channel. Actually.
Oh, shit. Nuh-uh. You're kidding me.
No, I'm not.
Oh, God. Well, I mean, I saw his teeth, so he could very well be a tragedy pimp. Just saying.
I might be wrong, but I did see it somewhere that he did have a YouTube channel. I could be wrong, though, but...
Oh, God.
It might be just a rumor.
So, yeah, I laughed at that. I'm like, you're such a weirdo. You know?
Yeah.
Stop it. You're a weirdo. But anyway, everybody just needs to come together and be good. And, yeah, I saw Richard Simmons and Dr. Ruth passed away today.
I know, it's so sad. My mom loved Richard Simmons. Oh, my God, I remember back in the 80s.
Isn't that crazy? I couldn't believe that. Richard Simmons passed away. Trump got shot today. I mean, gosh, dang, man.
Yeah.
Dr. Ruth. Man, Dr. Ruth was my jam, honey.
Dr. Ruth, the sex doctor. Yeah, she passed away today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy, ain't it? It's just fucking wild, man.
These are all what do you call it? Major people in the history of our history. You know, I mean, they all made big names for themselves.
I honestly thought Dr. Ruth had already passed away, you know. I really did, because it seemed like she was old back in the day. So I'm like, wow. You know,
Right.
how old was Dr. Ruth? I don't know.
What up, voices? What you doing, girl?
I just cracked a new coconut Dr. Pepper, so let's party.
Hell to the yeah. I slept earlier. I think you called me when I was half asleep, didn't you?
That's okay. It's no big deal. I worked my way through it, baby. We just had a little conversation. It's all good.
Okay.
She was 96.
She was
Who was 96?
Wow.
I was fucking out. She called me and told me some shit, and I couldn't remember what the fuck she was talking about. I had no fucking idea.
Oh, it's messy, but I kind of we just had a conversation over on my little over on my channel just about it. Just listen, easiest way to do it is it's misinformation. Just get rid of it. Remove it. Don't make people pay for misinformation if you damn well know it's misinformation. It's just wrong.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
That call.
The call was misinformation?
Yeah, from the tip line lady putting shit out.
Yeah, but I'm saying is, so wait, the tip line lady put out false information? We already knew that.
But Granny played it on her live, and then put it behind a $2.99 paywall.
She put the whole thing?
Yes.
I thought some of it wasn't put up on there.
Well, put it this way. The part where they said that Sebastian had looking at adult material issue, that's in the law.
That's in there too?
Well, don't repeat it. I mean,
I didn't. I said.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not picking up. I mean, I guess I'm not picking up what you're laying down. You can message me or something, I guess. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but something's going on.
there were some people in chat that don't know who Dr. Ruth is. Dr. Ruth was...
the sex doctor.
Yeah, she was fantastic. And I always thought she was a lot older, but I guess she wasn't. But she talked openly about sex, about your body. She didn't care. And I mean, I think it's the first time vulva was ever said on television. It was before the internet. It was great. And she would answer all these questions, and she was great. She was like, she was wonderful. I love Dr. Reed.
She was just very risque back in the day, you know.
I love her too, but hold on, I thought she said that wasn't said on there.
Would you like me to provide you the screen recording of it?
No, I thought she said earlier it wasn't.
Oh, it was.
All right. Well then.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So anyhow,
what else is going on?
No Wire Hangers put this out. It's fucking good. It's funny as hell. Let's listen to it.
Okay.
Copyright Act 1976 allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that may otherwise be infringing.
So, Mr. Riches, every time you cover this case with if you want to cover it properly, I'm all good. You want to keep putting shade on Seth? I'm going to keep putting shade on you because I know you very well, don't I, Mr. Riches?
Oh.
I know she ain't.
Betty, do tell.
Girl.
I know the fuck she ain't. I know she ain't. We already know about his fucking stints, and we already know about his time in the prison, and we already know what he did.
Yeah.
Tell us something we don't fucking know, okay?
Right.
Tell us something we don't know. We're interested in that. Not the bullshit we do fucking know.
But now, Betty, make sure that you're a hypocrite because you co-signed all his fuck shit while he sat there with you.
Show did.
Wear that big H proud. Wear that big H proud, girl. Don't be sitting there talking smack. Look, we done known how both y'all were for a long time, and you sat right over there with it. Stop it, girl. Wear that big H, baby. Big old hypocrite. Being outraged now because you got kicked out the group.
Parents released in 2003 because of his shenanigans. Mags, I bet you never met his parents, have you? Have you ever asked why? Just saying.
Don't you start now. Bet, don't you start. Wasn't there something in your filing about something about strangling a mother?
Yeah, don't be talking about his parents.
I thought so. You don't have a very good relationship with your mother.
Don't be talking about his parents. They ain't on this internet, Bets.
I was going to say, not only that, you ain't got, how you going to fucking have skeletons in your closet and be fucking shitty to your mother and then talk about him being shitty to his mother? Stop. Bitch, stop that.
Just saying, little girl. And you got an idiot here on the...
Right here in front of us.
Right.
Oh, fuck. Goddamn idiot. Fucking triple idiot right here in front of us.
You got a quad on
to
the screen
YouTube
right now.
that doesn't give a crap about parents, right?
Oh, shit.
He has his own...
don't. No, the fuck she don't. Just ask her. She'll tell you. She goes and protests right in front of their fucking house. Missing and murdered children and all.
Parents thrown in jail. Yes, he has. His parents didn't get out of jail until 2003. for his nonsense. He doesn't care about his own damn parents. He doesn't know what love for a parent or child even means. And he's the one running interference in this case and constantly talking bad about Seth.
Hold up. Beth,
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hold it up there, girl. Look, what certain
You have to
children,
back it up, Terry. Back it up, Terry.
but you love children, but you only love certain children because other children are like dogs and should be euthanized. Bitch, every word comes back. Stop it. Just stop. Just saying. I love the children.
A father.
Oh, she's really trying to play it, ain't she?
I need her boots because it's getting deep.
Pull them shit kickers on, baby. It's getting deep.
I'm getting my waders.
Fighting for his own son. He didn't sue his
4 days
parents.
a week.
He had him thrown in jail.
That one. Wait a second. Hold on a second. Thrown in jail, losing jobs, getting people fired. I specifically remember you and Marissa walking into a furniture store because you lazy bitches wouldn't get the fuck up after your night out to have the couch delivered, and you got the motherfucking lady fired because your motherfucking asses wouldn't fucking open the damn door for the couch to be put in the fucking house. You lazy bitches.
Is that the same kind of? Is that the same kind of poking you did on that woman that you did on Sebastian's grandmother?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Poke till she can get a reaction. That one, that's what you mean?
Yeah. See how this works? You are this person in real life. You don't give a fuck about anybody but yourself and your pocketbook. That's it. And if you treat this like a business, if this is your job, like you have said, you are running your job in the ground. Your business is, you're running it in the ground. Do better, man. And don't sit up here and be a hypocrite. You stand for children. Get the
Unless her and Tony have another plan, like we said.
Yep. That 501c3, yeah. Just saying. Betty, I ain't. I might have to shut up. I don't know. A lot of stuff's been coming out with Layla Santinello's case, but you ain't said a peep about that shit, have ya? Nope.
Not a motherfucking peep.
A lot of stuff's been popping off over that. You care.
Then again, when the niece gets arrested for fentanyl and getting arrested for selling dope and then trying to pay off the police officer.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, that's a problem. I wouldn't want to bring that up either, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
No, I wouldn't want anybody to know about that.
While a certain mama that she supported sit there and backs her niece that did all that shit. Okay.
Come look over here while don't look over there, but look over here.
Exactly. They found
don't pay attention to anything SF investigates right, all right? Don't fucking pay attention to nothing he says.
Exactly.
Oh, he's just
because he's fucking right. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
You let Betty tell you he's not legit.
Chris, Katie, and Seth. Why is Seth responsible for doing all of this? With no help from the boy's mother or his stepfather, where he disappeared from. And we got a jack off on here throwing shade on a father's search.
Hold up.
Like a butthurt little you know what.
Hold up.
What?
That didn't care about using his own parents for pawns. I'm getting sick and tired of this.
Wait, as if somebody didn't use their own son as a moneymaker? I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
As if somebody that's butthurt as fuck didn't go file a frivolous lawsuit because words hurt Jeffrey fees.
What did JLR say about the search? I never even heard.
Who the fuck knows? I mean, the way that Facebook group is fucking stopped. The one that she was removed from, I'm sure she found something in there to bitch about.
Yeah. I hope he said something about the idiocy of them saying it was a recovery mission.
Oh, I'm sure he probably did, and it pissed her right off. You know what I mean? He probably busted him out about something.
I've never heard law enforcement come out and say that, but he can come. This is why I have an opinion on the things that he does. He sits over there and lets Betty, and Betty don't try to twist it, that it was Katie that said it. You said it twice out of your own lips, out of them thin lips you got. You said that he was defective and he sat in that chat. And now he's talking about recovery missions.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here. I can have my opinion, because you know what? Let me tell you, it's the USA, and I have a voice just like you do. You can judge me the same, Bo. You can say I can't say it. Fuck, I cannot say it. Bo. Bo. See how it goes?
Little Bo.
I mean, yeah, it's called America, and it's called the internet. And you can say whatever you want to. On me, I don't care. But just because we call out inconsistencies in a story, but this is the first time you've ever had a parent that is actually co-signing your bullshit. And he's just letting you, look, they're getting something out of it each way. Look, they use Betty to spread hate that they can't say out of his own mouth, and then she uses them to get clicks, views, and money. It is what it is.
Yeah. I was laughing so yesterday. I had to take my husband's uncle to get to his leg man, and I was sitting out in the car in the truck, laughing my ass off. People walking by probably thought I was out of my mind. I was laughing so damn hard when Rowena was trying to say bull.
I can't say it. See, I had to put Bo from the Dukes of Hazzard in my mind, then I could say it, little Bo. See, I can say Bo then.
Little Bo. Little Skid Row, little Bo. She always said, little girl, little girl.
Yeah, and then I'm hearing Queen go, little Skid, and I just was laughing so damn hard.
Her name's Little Skid from now on. That's my nickname for her, Little Skid. She'll never live that down. Never.
Little Skid
Row. Ball from the Skid Row.
But look, Cheesy, did you notice I changed my StreamYard name? I'm Roe from the Tennessee Boho.
Yeah.
I'm Lambo. I'm Tennessee Lambo Boho. There you go. That's a mouthful, ain't it?
I'm still just going to call you Ro.
There you go.
Ro, the Lambo Boho.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I am.
That's right. And on that note, let's roll this fucking bean footage.
Yeah. One content creator constantly coming into a case he's not welcome in.
Neither are you.
He's totally effed up. He's caused law enforcement to stop what they're doing, and yet
are you fucking joking me?
Do we need to go back to Georgia? Do we need to go back to Georgia, Betty? Stop it.
He was in it before she was.
She just wasted an hour of the police officer's fucking time when she put signs up and they had to fucking pull her over in the parking lot when she flagged them down. They pulled her ass over, told her to stop her bullshit. She just wasted police resources. When she called about the fucking phone call, that was wasting police resources.
Right.
She said, I killed two birds with one stone. I used this trip to try and show that they were stalking me, that this trip was for two reasons. Oh, Bet, stop it. I'm going to need you to cut it out.
Yeah, I wish JLR, I wish both of them just vomit it all up. Let's just put it all out there. Let's just do it, you know. Let's just put it all out, you know. Let's just go, you know. Both y'all, just do it. I ain't no telling what fuck shit they both did. both of them. But she sits up there, I would say high horse, but she's in a low bed. So there we go. Barbecue bed.
Barbecue
bed.
Betty.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Granny's watching. Is this you back here? Hold on, man. You fucking with me because it's late. You ain't never up late. Hold on. Is this you?
I was going to show my Crocs as proof, and I'm like, you couldn't be like, what the fuck
I
is that?
was gonna say, fuck, is this really you? Because you ain't never up this late.
No, my phone was blowing up. My phone was blowing up. And I guess Voices has a problem with me for something that I played. When I was writing in the back chat to you all, there was a second part of that wasn't played. That part was played, and I did consult with other people before I played it because of the absurdity of the fact that right afterwards she debunked it herself by saying there was no internet access and that he was sleeping in a garage. That rumor has been out here, and I thought it was better to play it. That is coming from Seth Rogers' tip line when you call without a tip, and that's where the rumor's originating from. Everything. I was very cautious.
Present for Voices Live. I don't really know much about anything other than what she just told me in the back chat. So
yeah, I'm curious, Voices. You said I lied to you 3 times. Can you name those 3? I lied to your face 3 times. Can you name them, please?
Yep. You said that I left the panel because I was going to be losing my friend, because I cried because I was losing my friends. No, that isn't why.
No, I didn't say that. Voices, play where I said that. I said it was horrible that your friends had you so upset for being cordial.
And that
with
wasn't
you
why,
panel.
Jessica. You just ran your mouth and had disparaged me prior to clicking the link and coming up on that panel, and I was sent the damn clip. And that's why I cried, because either way, I'm going to look like an asshole. Either I'm going to look like an asshole and you're going to say I didn't change, or I'm going to look like an asshole to my friends because I'm not going to call you out on your bullshit because it's not my fight.
I wonder how that feels, Voices, because you're always given so much grace to change, but God forbid I fucking was given any grace, right? All the foul shit you've done all these years out here, but I'm not allowed any grace to change, right?
I have given you grace to change. I have sat up here with you.
Yes, you have. And then
I had no idea you had just spoken poorly about me the day that you clicked the fucking link to sit up here.
Well,
if
of course I did,
I would have walked away. Listen, I don't want to fight with you.
No, you don't have to fight with me, but you don't have to act like you haven't done a lot of shit to me. And I didn't have reason to be upset that there's a panel going on for 5 hours that I'm running a gun operation, Voices, whether you spoke or not. I didn't speak about those people to even have that live go on the way. They lied to
you. I even stated that in my live.
I was just asking I was asking you what the 3 lies were. I was asking you what the 3 lies were, so that was one that we're addressing. The way you were saying it is not the way I said it.
We had no fucking idea that you put all that information out, Jessica. You allowed dis and misinformation to be put out behind a goddamn paywall.
It wasn't behind It wasn't behind a paywall all day. It wasn't behind a paywall until I was driving myself down the shore and there was a person trying to use it for negativity. And I'll be honest with you, I actually meant to put it up on a higher one knowing they wouldn't pay it. That's what I meant to do. Because I couldn't get the internet to operate correctly to get it as quickly as I needed to, Voices. And I didn't put out misinformation. I tried to debunk misinformation. I'm sorry I don't do things the way you feel I should all the time. But it's not fair to keep kicking me, knowing I'm already down, knowing I'm trying, know my intentions were good. There were plenty of people that knew my intentions were good today, Voices. Plenty of people.
And then you said you would never put that out. You wouldn't let that
No, that was the whole second part. That was the whole second part to that, Voices.
That was the whole. That is the third lie.
No, it didn't. I have the whole phone call. That was the 3rd lie. That was like a very fabricated lie right there then. No, I didn't. There's a lot of that I didn't put out. And there was a whole second part to what was written out that wasn't put out. And I thought I was speaking to Queen back there. Shame on me for not going through email. But no, there was a whole second part of that was not put out, that will never be put out.
You did it publicly. Why should I go behind the scenes, Monique?
I don't think you should go behind the scenes. I just don't think it's fair when you can tell by the whole stream what I was trying to do is debunk misinformation.
Can't
I don't think
tell
it's fair
because
to
then it
hear.
got put behind a paywall. So the
Okay, but
section
boys,
that
did
I
I-
got to see, the
Mhm.
section I got to see was of that.
You're right. The I'll tell you, paywall was a bad choice. It absolutely was. I was trying to be quick and just get it really quick to stop the person midstream. I'm going to be called a liar anyway, because I'm called a liar on everything. But I was driving down the shore where service is terrible, and I was honestly panicking to get it. So when it finally popped up that I could go like doot doot, I did doot doot. It wasn't the right choice. It wasn't the right choice.
Even
It did make
so,
it look
you
horrible.
still allowed mis and disinformation to be put out there, to be
And
paid for in this case. That is wrong.
Well,
It wouldn't
boys,
matter
it's
if it was you. It wouldn't matter if it was nonsense. It wouldn't matter who it was. I would have stood on the same fucking
Okay,
thing.
the paywall part is fair, but the mis and disinformation was to bunk the mis and disinformation. It was to show where it's originating from. My intention was, I didn't come out here like, oh, guess what I heard, you know, did. No, it was played the way it was
So
played
we're
because you hear the
supposed-
woman say it, and then she says he had no access to the internet. Well, then how's that true, ma'am? And the rest of it was not played publicly, so please don't repeat that. That was all cut off with intent.
No, it
And that
wasn't
was
cut
my-
off at the 43-minute at 43:01. At 43:01 in that it is not cut off because
No,
we screen
no, the
recorded
rest
it
of the
and I played it tonight.
Voices, the rest of the conversation was cut off. Well, what I wrote about in backstage, the Queen was cut off. Yes, it was.
No, it's not. I have the screen recording. Would you like me to play it? I have it.
Are we talking about the same thing?
Do you have the live? What live is it? Do you want me to go pull it up?
Oh,
What
let
is
me
it?
go put it public for you.
What is it? Is it the one you just did today?
Yeah. Give me a second. I think we're talking about two different things, Voices. I mean, my intent was very clearly here to debunk the misinformation, and I honestly think it's because you have a lot of pressure on you to go at me, and I do think that has a lot to do with why
There's
you're
not
so
a
upset
person
by
that
it.
told me to do this. I did this.
No,
after
I
hearing
didn't
what
say anybody
I heard.
told you to. I didn't say anybody told you to.
This is all on me. I did it on my
Like you got a
channel.
lot of pressure.
Do I?
I mean,
feel
you
like
said that earlier,
but I,
Voices.
like I said, I was asleep, so I missed what she was saying. I wish I would have got up and listened. Now I'm sorry.
I think it's totally unfair to represent that as if I was adding to mis or disinformation when I was trying to debunk it. I mean, I said several times, this is rumored, this is ridiculous, there's no fact to this. Look, she debunked herself immediately. I mean, it's very clear my intent was to say this is why betting them are saying what they're saying, because when you call this tip line, simply asking if it's operating still, you get an earful for an hour. And I think you can tell he was trying to intentionally give out this and misinformation.
Is to hang up the phone and say I'm not interested in that.
No,
Pretty simple.
Voices, no, that's not. First off, I tried getting off the phone with the lady. She was very talkative. Secondly, I wanted to know what they're saying. I want to know what is being told to people when they call in a tip. And it was forwarded to TBI and the local in Sumner LE. I did everything I thought I was doing correctly. I'm sorry if I fell short of like your bar, but it's very clear what my intentions were. So I think it's very. I don't know.
You self-inserted. Why would you even call a tip line like that?
I mean,
why
Voices,
would you knew it's not a legitimate tip line. It's not that.
Voices,
TBI.
have you
Why
always
would you
handled
even call
cases
it?
to see if it was still operating? That's it. To see if it was still operating.
You did it on a live, and then you turned around and played the content the next day on
Not
a live.
all of it.
Or content, right? Not all of it, but you damn well knew what was right and what was wrong, and you still
right.
It doesn't matter.
And
right
the whole
is right,
intent was
wrong
to
is
prove
wrong,
that
and
it was
I stand on
wrong.
what I did. Like it, don't fucking like it. You want to go to war, bitch? We'll go back to war. Not a fucking.
I don't go to war. I'm 35 years old, a mother of two, and this is YouTube. I don't go to war. I think that's the problem because you sit with people that think they're in war with me, Voices. I think that's right there is so telling, right? But you grew, and you did grace.
Who do I
Because
sit with?
you want to go to war, right? You want to go to war over the internet, Voices. For what? Because I disagree with the way you tried painting me. Then that means we have to go to war. Honestly, I mean, come on. You're acting like my intent. I came out here and was like, the lady told me this, and yeah, that's probably true because da 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 da. No, the lady said this, and it's absolutely not true. It's
All right,
absolutely
so wait,
not true,
maybe
and
it's
this is why.
45 minutes in. You said 45?
43:01.
Well, we're at 42. I'll just fast forward it.
And you
Hold
were
on.
telling your people that it was misinformation, Granny?
Absolutely, the whole damn time.
All right.
The whole thing was to say this is what Seth Rogers' team's out here peddling, and it's not right. I
This
did not think it
basic
was going to
Brooke.
be. Do you think the last thing I want right now is any more people coming down on me? Honest to God, you think this the last thing I need is to be woken up while I'm sleeping and be told you're going to have a whole nother group of people coming over after you, Granny? Doesn't matter that I said it 50 million times. You know what my intentions were.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say I don't think that. Well, I don't know what group of people you're talking about, but I mean, I don't think I've ever done that to you. But
No, you haven't. I know. Voices, you admit it, you're under pressure to go at me, and I just think it's really
No,
fucking
I
shitty.
never have admitted that I'm under pressure to go at you. I don't. My fucking friends don't
You
want
said
me
that in the
doing
back
any of
chat.
this shit.
You said
I
it in the
never
back
said
chat.
that.
Yes, you did.
No, I said
Okay.
people are baiting out here, and I'm not going after their fucking fight.
Okay.
Reread
Why
it.
did you have to
Would
do
you
it
like me to put
publicly,
out my
though,
copy of
Voices?
what I have? Because I fucking copied it all.
That's why her and another woman who've never liked me, who've always gone at me, just so happened to jump on the one thing they thought they could to try to paint me as a horrible person, add into the
You need to go back
misinformation.
and listen to my fucking live because
I've
we were
never
very
listened to your
kind
live
today.
in 3 years, and I won't
Right.
do it again.
Right,
All I
because
know
you're
is it was
fucking
you and
ignorant.
Tia, the two ones that are always doing it. Now, I
Why
stopped
did-
going to your channel, Voices, when you made up horrible rumors about me, okay? Horrible rumors.
See, you're not willing
You've
to let.
never always, no, because you never give me any grace, not even a little bit. When Queen plays this, everybody else is going to hear without a doubt that I made it very crystal fucking clear it was misinformation and why it was being
It's not
stated.
about that. It is about the fact that you played the fucking allegation and let that be put out here on that child.
I know. I know,
Whether you
Voices, because
verified
you've
it or
always
not,
done everything correctly. I know, because you've always handled everything with, such grace and such great way, and you've never made any mistakes. I'm sorry, Voices, you were so upset that I played that, but I played it to immediately debunk it when she states he had no access to the internet. Then please, man, make it make sense. How can this possibly be true and then with the rumor about him sleeping in a garage, the lady was repeating YouTube gossip, which was my whole point. But please, if you wouldn't mind, you can go ahead and play it. I'll take a breath.
all right, here we go. This is we're at 42:58. Let's go up here. Oh, that's why I did that. I stopped. Basic Brooke, this bitch right here. I got a problem with this bitch right here. We'll talk about it afterwards, but
Proof that's factual. Yes. So basically, tip line is a misinformation clearinghouse that Seth's team's
4301.
Rewind it back a little bit because I made very clear what I'm about to play is not factual. It's not factual. It's not. That's important.
All right.
Yes. So basically, tip line is a misinformation clearinghouse that Seth's team's pushing. That's how I felt. It was actually prior to that, but that's okay. It's exactly how I say it again. I'm sure I keep saying
Thank
it.
you,
To be
Lala.
honest.
I was gonna say I'll back it up even more just so we can, you know what I mean, just so it can be clear. Hold on.
By the way, I know the back it up, Terry, with the firework and the
Yeah,
every time you
babe,
say
back
that's
it
not what
up,
you're
Terry,
talking
back it
about.
up.
Yeah. Back it up, Terry. Back it up.
Back it up.
Please hit the thumbs up. She's definitely been on YouTube. Definitely. There we go. This is all rumor. None of this is proof that's factual. Yes. So basically, tip line is a misinformation clearinghouse that Seth's team's pushing. That's how I feel.
You said this is all rumor, none of it's factual.
And I asked my mods and even chatters who wouldn't mind to repeatedly type that in chat to make it very crystal clear. I mean, anyone who doesn't like me is going to say this added to the drama and all that, and that's fine. I recognize that, but I couldn't have made myself any clearer.
All right, here we go.
Felt. It's exactly how I felt. Makes no sense. CPS investigated and Sebastian remained in the home. Right. To claim that, like, oh, Katie, like, willingly dropped him off knowingly for a week. I mean, come on. I didn't play it yet, Goody. All right, so I'm going to play it. This is how I knew that it was speculation and she's going off social media.
Oh, yeah. Now, that's why he was 7. But he's had some issues ever since. Also, I spoke to Sebastian's teacher who said he had a problem with porn. Well, that's because she was told that by the parents. Sebastian was sleeping in the garage on a mattress.
Well, my. Well. That sounds like Seth's mother.
It does, and we pulled that up and compared voices too. And also voices, if this clip was so bad, why did you replay on your channel to further cause harm if you think it's so harmful? With utmost respect.
To show the problem with misinformation.
So to add to misinformation is to play misinformation. Got it. So you did what I did. So now we're equally wrong, right?
Can I say
If this
something?
were Betty, you would be called out on the fucking carpet. Rules all the way across the board.
You know, Betty has said this before, right? You know, Betty has alluded to all of this before, which was the whole point. I even bring that up as well.
Can I say something? First of all, she said that it was misinformation. And what I can't see is what difference is her putting this out as misinformation than what we do every day, saying what Betty and them say about the stuff that they say is misinformation, and we put it out there just verbally. We don't play it, but we still say this is what they're saying and it's misinformation. I don't really see a difference. I understand and honestly, I've heard this stuff before on YouTube about this. So
right, and that's why I said she's repeating YouTube gossip. I promise I was not trying to cause any harm. And honestly, voices, I'll go as far as to apologize to you if you feel like I genuinely was, because I promise you I wasn't. I wasn't. I was trying to say this is where they're getting it from. Like, this is a tip line. This is outrageous. That's what and I say it again right after this. You hear me say it, like, this is ridiculous. And, you know, I mean, yeah.
It is fucking ridiculous, and they do need to stop that bullshit. That sounds a lot like fucking Robin, though. I've never heard that tip line. I've never heard this till right now. Tia, you're up here with us.
Hey, how are you?
What's up, baby?
Hey, Granny.
Hey, Tia.
So you were on, hold on, you and Voices did a panel, is that right?
We did.
Okay,
and I'm sorry, I came in, I just got a call that said, get to the hive now and get up there. So I haven't been watching. I do apologize. If somebody wouldn't mind telling me.
Like I said, I really wasn't, you know what I'm saying? You know, go
on. Granny, is it my understanding that you took it down already?
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Because she did, and then we were trying to play it go. We were trying to play it, trying to figure out what the hell was going on and what was said at 43 minutes in. So that's why it's even back up right now.
Yeah, so the last thing I'm trying to do is add harm to Sebastian by any means. And I thought I made that very crystal clear when you play the clip from the entirety, not just the phone call part, but the beginning, the middle, the end. I thought I made it very clear that this is disinformation, misinformation, and it's coming from Seth Rogers' tip line. And I'm quite frankly, I'm disappointed to you that you would record it to go play it on another channel to say how horrible I was for playing it. But again,
time out, sister. Whoa,
okay,
I
sorry.
never said you were horrible. I actually had your back on this, and I am asking questions. My stance, and I will say this to your face, was I think there was a misunderstanding. So take a time out there and take a breath. Because
yeah, I'm sorry. I got woken up from sleep about this. So I'm like, I
understand that. But whatever, hold on. Hold on. Because you can be disappointed all you want. I'm coming and asking questions.
Okay, fair enough.
I very specifically said on that live, there are no accusations being made. I have questions, and I'm really hoping this is just a misunderstanding that can be solved very easily.
Okay, I apologize. I was just going by the
it wasn't
message I got.
There was not an ounce of mean that was said. There wasn't it was done with the utmost respect and extremely gentle.
The utmost respect would have been to reach out to me. The disrespect was with who you're associated with.
Panel.
Right. It did, because I was trying to break misinformation. Actually, Voices, Queen, if you wouldn't mind pushing play, you'll hear me say that repetitively again.
Okay, but really quick question. And I agree with you. If that's, like I said, if it's a misunderstanding, it's a misunderstanding. And
the rumor's already out here publicly. I'm shocked you haven't heard it yet. I thought I was debunking it, dispelling where it's coming from. I mean, you got to remember, I called a tip line just to simply ask if they were still operating. Very nervous to call it, by the way. And when I called it, the woman called me back. She said, yes, it's operating. Do you have a tip? And I told her, no, I just want to know if it's operating. I did. And when the woman said to me, I'm going to tell you something, don't tell anybody, I muted. I got off the live, but
Yeah.
I sure did go on to record it because she was about to tell me, and she did tell me very important information pertaining to a disappearance of a 15-year-old child that I'm not entitled to. I took that recording to TBI in Sumner County. I don't know what else,
But here's my question. And this is where I stand on this. And I'm not coming at you in any way, shape, or form.
No, that's fine. You can
I
of course,
really
stay where you stand.
I said I support you. I said I've enjoyed your coverage. I know we've had our problems in the past, and I really don't want the drama. I don't want any problems. We can go there if you want to go there, but that's dumb. I mean, this is just it's a question. I stood by the fact that I thought this was a misunderstanding. Knowing that this was misinformation.
Well, what does "we can go there if you want to go there" even mean? Like, why are you ladies
Oh
so
my
quick
God.
to like want to be combative with me?
I don't.
I mean,
at
the
all.
chat was horrible. I was ripped for filth. You had people in there that have been saying the most horrific things about me. I mean, let's not play like you two were up there just having a very cordial,
Time out,
respectful
Granny. You're
conversation about
wrong.
Granny.
You are wrong. I stand on everything I said. Now, either you watched it or you didn't. If you watched it,
No, I was
nobody
sleeping.
say.
I didn't watch it.
Okay,
Nobody
then
said
do me
it's
a favor,
horrible in my
please.
chat. I
Go
was
back
modding
and watch
that.
it and listen to the words I said because I was very specific.
Okay,
I
well,
don't want
please-
Granny to think that I'm being condescending. I don't want Granny to think
Well,
anything.
you do
Actually,
come off
I
condescending a lot. I've told you that before.
well, fuck me, Granny. I'm trying to
Just
help
being
you here.
honest.
I really am. You know what? I'm being honest too. I really did try to be nice. I really
Okay.
did try to help.
All
and
right.
I really did think that it was a misunderstanding. You
I
want to push
appreciate
that
that.
far, we can do that. But you're wrong.
Wait, so you're getting upset with me
speaking
for
on
being
something
upset?
You don't know anything about.
No,
If
no, no. You
heard
spoke. You guys
me-
spoke on something you guys didn't know anything
No.
about. It was
Actually,
painted in
you
a
put
narrative to
something
say
behind
I
the
put out.
paywall that was awful. Jess,
Right.
it was
Yeah, I did.
awful.
I did. I did.
And that's all I
did.
said. If there's an apology, if we can clear it up, let's do it.
I already did all of
do it.
that, and I did it. I will do it
Then
further, but I will
awesome.
stand by. I did nothing. The only
Then
thing I did
awesome.
wrong
It's
was
all
put that
good
behind
then.
a paywall, and it was in a panic to try to stop it from being played for negative purposes. And then it was private
No,
to
I'm
be
not all
private
wrong,
after
Lily.
that.
Go listen to the live. I supported you, Jess. I still continue to.
Well,
I
thank you,
still
T. I'm
think
sorry
that-
for misunderstanding.
I still think that there is a misunderstanding to be had. I think there was a conversation that could have been had. I understand that you got woken up, but coming at me sideways is not the way to do it, especially when you didn't hear what I said. Now, if I said anything that was like, oh, I specifically said, and I don't care if you think I'm condescending because I'm not trying to be.
I was making
trying
a
to be-
lighthearted joke there because
Lord
remember that
have
time you
mercy.
came in my
Girl,
chat?
let me finish giving you a compliment, okay?
Oh, okay.
Please, let me finish
Okay.
just giving you the damn compliment.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, you should.
Mhm.
Because it's meant. You're arguing with yourself.
No, I was arguing with voices. You came up to argue with me. I'm sorry.
You don't have to argue with anybody. That's the
Well,
thing.
I actually feel like
I'm
I do
here
at this
to-
moment. I'm actually arguing with a shit ton of people, which you guys are fully aware of. But
You're what? I'm sorry. I missed that last sentence. I did not hear it. My internet cut out.
No,
I
and
said
I'm
there's
not
only like
aware. I'm not aware because do you see me in those? No, my life is a little bit busy outside of YouTube. The one place I make time for is my time with Queen and the Hive. This is where I hang out. This is my personal social life right now.
okay.
You don't see
I'm
me in
sorry.
those
I thought that you were
chats. No,
right. I thought you were still friendly with them all and everything based on
No,
what
ma'am.
you stated
No,
earlier.
ma'am.
Okay. I'm sorry then,
I
but I was
literally
trying to be
blew up.
sarcastic, like the whole internet knows, the whole internet's after me right now, type of thing. But
I don't want anyone after you. I encourage people
LFT, you're
to,
up here with us.
I encourage people to support you. I encourage people to continue. What I didn't encourage was please take that down. That's all I said. Because of the one statement.
She did. I asked her to unprivate it. That's my fault, and I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't see your guys' live. I didn't hear it. I was asleep when Voices tried to call me, so I had her unprivate the live to play it right now.
Which is why I said, just please private it, because that one sentence in there is horrific for a 15-year-old boy. That's it. It had nothing personal to do with you. I stated that.
But that
I
one
really did.
Tia, with utmost respect, that one rumor was already out here, and it was important to keep that sentence in with the follow-up. The follow-up being that he was sleeping in a garage and he didn't have access to the internet. Now, there's a
But he
whole other
wasn't sleeping
follow-up
in a
that will not be
garage.
played. I'm sorry.
And that's fine. I mean, I get that. Yeah. I mean,
So the whole thing was like, how could he have this if he had no access? And then the other thing was a teacher. I mean,
right.
come on. So it was like, and these are rumors that are out here. So it's like, this is what you get when you call a tip line. I honestly, like I said, I did consult with 2 people beforehand. Like, do I play this part? Do I not? You know what I mean?
Right.
And it was like, yes, because those rumors are out here. And there's farther in it when you call a tip line to simply ask if they're operating. Like I didn't see, I thought I was
What
helping
you need
stop
to understand from
misinformation.
my perspective is I'm
And that
not
sounds a
coming
whole
at
lot
you.
like fucking Robin's motherfucking ass, which is Seth's mom.
We did a poll and compared it. It sounded very much like her.
Yeah, I didn't even have to do a comparison. I just had to hear it one fucking time, and that was it. It's a gossip tip line. Exactly. That's exactly what the fuck it is. That's all it is.
Just, I'm not here to come after you or disparage you or make you feel bad or anything. I merely asked for it to come down. That was it.
Okay.
And everything else that I said in there, I stand by.
I said if you took it down and it was privated, I would remove my live. We would move forward like nothing else happened. That was it. That was all.
And the condescending comment that I made was like, you're going to think I'm being condescending, but I'm truly not. I mean
Right. And
this
I
from the bottom of my heart.
I was making a joke in response to it because I called you condescending before. I thought we were having like a lighthearted moment there. I thought you chose, like, I wasn't like, so you could be like, oh, like you want to fight? Like, I thought I was being lighthearted with you. Like, yeah,
Okay.
because
That was me misunderstanding you. That
like,
was
quite
totally
frankly,
me
like I
misunderstanding you.
said, it's summertime. I'm with my kids. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm a parent of 2. I'm not looking to go to war with anybody by any means. I'm
Well, let me
looking
say
to
this because I
solve an
apologize
issue.
for misunderstanding that comment. I took that wrong.
I mean, that's
So
why I giggled afterwards with the whole like, yeah, because I called you condescending before. It was.
Well, that's
I was
why
trying
I
to
took
be
it wrong.
jokey.
That's why I took it wrong. But
Right,
I
that's why I took it
apologize
long
to
when
you.
I was woken up to you and voices being the 2 people finding this so problematic when I thought I couldn't have covered my ass any more than I did because it's 2 people that have come at me several times before. So it was like, oh, great. You know what I mean? Like, I already know you guys are tied into that little sector. That little sector is out for my fucking blood.
I'm not
And
tied
here's
into
2
that
more
little
people.
sector. Don't do that to me.
Nope.
Not.
I am not tied into any
I'm not
sector
tied into
against
any sector.
anybody. And I will say it again. I have supported you. I think your coverage has been good. I've enjoyed it. I said that on the live and I mean it. I'm not saying anything I don't mean. I also disagree with you putting it out. I don't mean that to be a nasty comment. I'm not trying to. The last thing I want to do is start anything with anybody. What I wanted to do and what I hoped this would do was start a conversation, but no yelling. And I think I misunderstood when I came in.
I think you did as well. You were kind of woken up the way I was, like, oh my God, you got to see this, get over to the hive right now. When quite frankly, the only thing that was stated was that you were on the panel. It was nothing really.
Well, I'm going to
other than-
apologize to everybody then because I feel like, hold on, LFT 1 second, please. I feel like if I came in like that and I misunderstood, that I owe everybody an apology. I have no problem doing that. But I will tell you, I stand by what I said in Voice's thing, which was, I think this has been a misunderstanding. I think I'm missing something here.
Yeah, you're
Not
missing
in
the part where I said that you're missing the part that likely wasn't played, where I made it very clear this is misinformation, not factual, shouldn't be taken as factual. Please throw out chatters, mods, whoever, if you wouldn't mind typing throughout that this is to debunk. None of this is factual information. I think that's the major part that was missing. Like, honestly.
I'm not ashamed of anything, and I didn't try and do anything. I was actually asking a question. You should apologize for my blatant gaslighting. I'm not a gaslighter. I'm speaking. I'm not.
Okay,
I am
not
not passive aggressive. I am just aggressive. People, just get over that shit. I am not passive aggressive. If I have something to say to Granny, believe me when I tell you, I got no problem saying it, as she doesn't to me. So.
And sorry, and I'm interrupting you both because I just want to say this and be able to get off. Because Granny, I didn't know anything about this either, and I listened to Voices and Tia talk, and when I heard you say, just I get it and I understand why you said it. You know what I mean? When you're like two people that constantly come after me or whatever, because it just resonates with previous perceptions or history. But that's where I was unfortunately, I didn't even realize Tia was up here when I took the link because I was a little behind. But I literally was coming up to say, as someone who was also watching it from the outside, I mean, granted, I also know Tia, but I was coming up to go and wanted to tell you, no, for real. Like, go back and actually listen to it, because she was not, it was never,
It was
I don't
to the
think either
bump.
one of their, I don't think either one of their intents was like that, but and I don't mean to not speak for voices and speak for Tia, but I am going to speak up for a minute because it affects me as well in terms of us as Decipher, and I hate this bullshit. I hate this. But I want to make it very, just, it doesn't matter. That's what I'm just saying. Please just listen to it and go back, because it was not with that intention. It was actually very complimentary, in my opinion, and from what I took away from it. And I just wanted to make sure that was clear, because the last thing, not only do we need individually, all of us as a whole, is more just
Infighting, I agree.
that quote unquote drama and just misunderstandings and BS. I mean that for everybody, but we also certainly don't need any more of it surrounding this case. And I don't want to do a disservice to Sebastian, the family, his loved ones, anyone. And I don't think any of us want to. But I just sorry, I just had to jump up here and say, again, I wasn't even a part of this. And I heard it, I listened, and it really, that's where I was just like, oh my gosh, Greenie, I know I could kind of see why or where your mind may have been turning, but I was like, we have all worked so hard to, jump hurdles and let bygones be bygones and really just take people, for what they're doing now and the cordial relationships that people have been able to establish. And I do not want something to suddenly obliterate that, especially when it doesn't need to be obliterated, because something may have been misconstrued, or like you said, you were woken up with all this stuff. And I do, if you wanted to, I would say go back and put voices on 1.5. That literally was basically, I don't even know if it was an hour, real quick, and just hear it, because hopefully that would just help you too to digest it. But I was screaming in my head going, dear God, no, that's not what Tia nor Voices did. And
Well, I mean,
actually, I think they were
respectfully, I'm not, with utmost respect, I'm not going to be gaslit, because if Voices absolutely said I lied to her face 3 times, which I did not, it was absolutely set off in a negative tone. It was meant to be taken negatively. And I bet if half the chat wasn't defending me, it would have been negative. You know what I mean? I think we all know what was beginning to start there, and I'm not going to sit here and accepting that wasn't what that was. It was to ignite a fire, and if it had taken flame, I'd be one more cross to hang me on. So respectfully, I appreciate what you're saying, LTF, but
I can get that.
Voices, the sector makes me very important at the moment. I've had about 6 live streams about me today. How about you?
Well, you know what? How about you get ready for your 7th, your 8th, your 9th, and your 10th?
I know. Because we're going to war, Voices. We're going to
war.
war.
No, we don't. No.
This is all summer long.
This is not.
I know
what
you
we
will.
wanted.
You plan to spend a whole fucking year on it.
Uneducated.
Out there with DJs, right? 8th grade. It's not why they say that. Well, say it again, Voices. I dropped out of the 8th grade. Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Granny, because you're the one who fucking admitted it.
That's stupid as fuck. I graduated from high school. I actually graduated while pregnant. I graduated before my class because I did the night program.
This is not how we
wanted to do this. Let her show her true colors, because everybody says that she's changed and we give her grace, but Granny's not had any grace. So let everybody see how Voices didn't change. You're the reason everybody calls me an 8th grade dropout with no education. Show proof I've ever said that to you, Voices.
Fucking victim every fucking time. I'm done.
You did this. You did this. You're the one that should I come up here and said my mental health makes me this way? Should I use that card instead? I came up here. I took accountability. I told you it's being twisted. I asked you, what did I lie about? And Voices did say earlier that she's being pressured to go at me. You did say it.
I don't know who she's being pressured by. I'm not in anybody's pocket to go after anybody. I stand by the fact that I think you're doing a great job. I have, I think that your heart is in the right place. which is why I kept saying, I think this is a misunderstanding. What
Thank
just
you,
happened
Tia. I'm
now?
sorry.
I'm not trying to fight with you. I'm not coming at you in any way, shape, or form. And the way that Voices and I talked about this is this: I did not want this to happen. This was the biggest thing that I did not want this to happen. I wanted it to be a civil conversation, and hopefully the live would come down and everything would be okay. I think I'm wrong in overestimating how that was going to go. And
Yeah.
again, like I've said, I've apologized, but I'm going to do it again. Like if I misunderstood what you said, Jess, I do apologize to you. I won't
you.
apologize for what I said because I didn't say anything bad about you.
Right, I get it. I get it. And you feel how you feel. I understand that. It wasn't to be disinformation. And just to make myself very clear, I don't know why it keeps being stated I'm an 8th grade felon loser, whatever it is, all that shit. I graduated 8th grade. That's absolutely ridiculous. I graduated high school. I was actually pregnant.
Well, who
Okay?
gives a fuck if you did or if you didn't? I mean,
Right, but that's one thing they
why
keep.
do you care? Why? I mean,
Right.
why do you care what they think?
I don't know, but it's one thing they keep saying because she keeps saying, I told her that. And why would I ever even admit to, if that were the case, why would I admit to that? Is to play on the fact that they say I'm stupid. And that's fine. You can think I'm stupid, but I absolutely graduated high school.
Well,
I didn't
get
go to
called
college or no
uneducated
shit.
by Betty every fucking day. So
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, I guess we can be the felon dumbasses over here. I don't know.
I mean,
But
I don't really give two fucks. So.
I don't want the last thing that I wanted, and I thought I made this clear, but maybe I didn't. The last thing that I wanted was to fight with anybody. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. This is about this young man, and it is
Right.
not about me, and I don't give a shit about anything having to do with our channel, which shall not be mentioned again. It has nothing to do with that. It's just what I heard was wrong.
And the tone was set for that, though. The whole tone was set for what you're about to hear is wrong. And it didn't play all of it in the factual way it was stated. And I think that's what I took issue with, because it was purposely brought out like Granny just added another rumor, when it was actually Granny was debunking a rumor that's already been out there. And I think that, when you set the tone, you're going to feel the tone. I'm sorry you felt that way. And I understand why you feel that way. I do. I get it. And
I refuse to allow anybody here to think that my intention was to go after anybody, because I can and I will, but that's not my choice. I don't want it. That's not what I don't want that. I even went on camera and was like, please just tell me this is a misunderstanding. Like I literally went on camera and was like, I'm missing something. So, and again, I don't know who contacted you. I'm sure it's somebody that's not fond of me either and gassed you up just as much as, whatever.
No, it's just a thumbnail, to be honest.
Okay. And I understand that. I get that. All I can say is that I appreciate the consideration that you took to taking it down. And I understand why Queen's playing. I get it. But I just appreciate
you
the time
guys played it too, though, Tia, right? Like you played it over on Panel with Voices, right?
She did play it, and I asked not to have it played again. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I said
I'll be honest with you. I don't feel it's right to put the pressure on me. Like if I don't take it down, I'm a bad actor. When the whole intent
I
was
didn't
to
say
prove
that.
Well, if
I
you
didn't
were
say
like,
that.
if you take it down, we don't have problems. And like
Okay, you know what? That was probably let me restate that, because agreed, that could come across as a kind of a threatening sort of a statement, which I didn't mean that. What I mean is, could we just, and I did ask this, could we just take it down? We just take it down. It should just come down.
But you don't think it's important that the rest of the internet knows this is what's happening? Like, don't you think the bigger focal should be that this is coming from Seth Rogers' tip line? I mean, these are rumors that have been out there. I didn't play anything that hasn't been stated. I kept a lot of it not played at all, actually. Like a lot of it that, believe me, if I was looking for like gossip or tea or to make a few dollars, I got it. Like I got what it could take. I would never do that, though.
Well, to be honest with you, that was one of the things that I covered in the video or the live that I said. Like, I specifically said, I don't think you need the money. I don't think you're going for the money. I don't think it's for the view. You're doing a great job. Everyone can disagree with me, but it doesn't matter to me whether people believe it or not. It matters that you believe it, but I can't. My intention was good. Voice's intention was good. It was not to come after you. It was definitely not to cause drama. I stated that. I stand by that. And if there's a problem, there's a problem. But I can tell you that my intention was not to do that. The last thing I wanted to do was that.
Right.
And I understand where you're coming from. I truly, truly do. You're put on the spot and it's very uncomfortable. And I have some other questions too that, you know, we can talk about, not publicly. But I appreciate, and I do appreciate the fact that you took it down. And I'm not saying you took it down for us. I was just glad. I don't like that statement in there. It made me, hold on.
Sorry,
No, I get it.
Roro, I
Uncomfortable
muted you because you're
statement.
fuzzing really bad. Your mic is fuzzy, really, really fuzzy. So that's
That's
me.
how much of the hive she is. She buzzes now.
I know.
Is it still buzzy?
No, it's not anymore, huh?
Okay, all right. Look, when I was up here earlier, everything, my whole phone, all my sound, man, all this fighting up here, y'all broke my phone. I couldn't even hear a phone call. I restarted, I did all the things. We was about to have to get Katrina, you know. Yeah, but anyway, so I just now got caught up on 2 times speed. I just wish people could, like if you have a problem, you know, maybe instead of like firing up a live, and I heard, I haven't watched I watched like 10 minutes of Granny's this morning, but I haven't had time to watch everything, right? And then I hear voices was upset, and I go there, and as soon as I clicked in, she was upset, saying, "Well, why would she even call? Why would she even call?" Well, my thing to that, you know, and I'm not trying to be ugly. Voices have been trying to do better. I'll give you props, girl. But if Queen would have said, "Hey, I wonder if that tip line is still motherfucking working. Let's check it out." If she would have called it, would you have been upset about that? So, that's just me, But I just wonder these things. Now, the other stuff, like answering the phone and listen to what all this lady has to say, she's a crazy lady. She's we know what camp she's from, and they're putting out misinformation. I don't think there's anything wrong. And now I haven't heard it, haven't heard the call, but I don't think there's anything wrong. We call out misinformation, but it seems like there's just a lot of, and I don't get it because I don't know all the players and the years ago. I was on another side of the road years ago, but it seems like there's a lot of old hurt that kind of comes up because I haven't heard Granny do anything that Queen wouldn't have done up here, and she gets berated all the time for. I just don't. And I'm not white knighting for. I'm not ditching either one. I just see both sides.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it was like, let's see if the phone line stopped operating. That's how it started. I didn't expect everything that followed by any means. Like, I was
Right.
generally like taken back. Like, I felt very uneasy with what I was told, which would never be put public. It went
Right.
to proper places.
But now I will say, next time when all that starts to happen, then you tell that person this is misinformation, and I'm not comfortable with it.
Yeah,
And
I
you
was
hang
nerve
up
wracked, to be
because when
honest.
you sit there and, well, okay, and what did it do? It made you a nervous wreck, and what did it do? It gassed her up. So maybe somebody else will call and she can do it to them. That's when you cut these people off. You
Yeah.
say, you just say, when people start to do that crap, then you just say, "Hey, look, I just want to know if it was tip line. I see what you're all about. It's misinformation. Gotcha. Don't contact me again," and block her and keep it moving. And tell the community, "Hey, X, Y, and Z," and you cut her off, and then all this is avoided. I don't think there's anything wrong with seeing if that's a tip line. I appreciate knowing that they're giving out information on an intake tip line. That tells me a lot. And, I appreciate that. I don't know what was put out, but I just think to avoid this problem in the future, and everything's a learning experience, everybody makes mistakes, but it's not mistakes if you learn and grow from them. Next time a weirdo is trying to tell you all this stuff and it's making you uncomfortable, you cut it off.
Yeah.
Boom. Don't give them breath
Well, I'm not
because
good
you
at
just fed her.
I'm not good in awkward situations. I mean, it was, yeah. I mean, you're right. I should, but I was also flabbergasted. One of the first things Rowena, she says to me is, now I'm going to tell you something, but don't tell anybody else. And I'm like, shit. Like, it was just, and when I muted, I'm like, oh my God. And then it was, you can even hear me trying to like interject that part. And she's just going and going. And I said, I think the lady's intent is good. I think she's caught up on one, but I even like gave her credit. Like, I think she's just in a biased situation. I think her intentions are good, but what she's doing isn't good by any means.
But you're
horrible.
assuming that she's a good person. You don't know her, Granny. And it's like she said, well, she's a good person. She said, bless you.
Yeah,
Betty
she
says,
sounded
bless
really
you.
sweet, Rowena. She did sound really
Look,
sweet.
okay, you want me talking my sweet voice?
Oh,
Hey,
you're right.
Granny.
You're right.
Granny.
You're right. I know
I
better.
just want to share something with you. Don't trust somebody on here, girl. We're all crazy as hell.
That's true.
Shit. I mean, you in a sea of weirdos, man. Quit giving these people, and see, now it's become another distraction. So instead of voices coming to you and saying, hey, look, bitch, let me tell you, it was wrong. It was wrong to put it behind a paywall. I don't agree with it. But I don't see, like I said, I can't say I don't want to hear the misinformation.
Yeah. Yeah, the paywall part was very stupid of me. Very stupid. I thought it was going to be on there for like an hour while this stream, this man told it and I'd fix it, and I forgot about it. Like, I just knew they weren't yeah, it was stupid, and my process wasn't right. Just I wasn't thinking that way, to be honest. If the thing wasn't monetized, I wasn't thinking that way, or would have had ad revenue on if that was my intent. But none of that was my intentions, and I think that's, I mean, of course, we can't read other people's intentions, so. But I made it very clear it was disinformation.
Well, and I think what you said there is really important, because it goes with the entire evening. It wasn't your intention, neither was it mine.
Right.
And I think there was a misunderstanding. And I'm going to speak for voices and say, I know when she came to me, that was not her. It wasn't like, I'm going to go and, mess with Grant. It wasn't like that at all. That's not how it was presented. And that's not how she came to in any way, shape, or form. Nothing like that. It was, she just kept saying, it's just a conversation. I just have a question.
Right.
And
well, couldn't that question was answered on my own stream, where I stated several times, none of this is factual. Like, this is where the rumors are coming from.
I get that, but and I'm really not trying to be an ass. I'm asking this genuinely. If you knew it was misinformation and that specific comment is just so shitty, why not cut that portion out?
Because that comment's already out here, Tia, and now we know where. We know why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
why.
fair. I mean, I asked a straight question. You gave me a straight answer. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to, I didn't know that it was already out there.
Yeah. And if it wasn't, it was replayed on another channel tonight anyway, right? So now it's further out there after it was already put away. So,
Didn't she take it down?
No, not that I don't know, but what I do know is sometimes we think we're doing the better thing and we're not. And I think this is a situation where, quite frankly, if I'm wrong, you guys are wrong too, right? So we can own that, because sometimes we think we're calling out misinformation, we're given misinformation as the message behind it. So to go replay it to a whole new audience, well, you're doing the same thing. You're trying to hold me to the fire for. So it's like,
I had an issue with that, and that was one of the things that I stated in the live, and I stated before and after the live, is I was not comfortable directing people and talking, and I wasn't comfortable with that. Excuse me. Doesn't matter. It was done. I'm standing by what was done in there. I'm owning my portion of it, and I'm not trying to come at you. We can go round and round. I choose not to, because I want to stand by what I said, which was, I think this was a misunderstanding. I think this can be cleared up really quickly.
Yeah. Thank you, Tia. I'm sorry for misunderstanding you.
No worries. No worries at all. That was what I had really hoped. The last thing that I hoped was everyone getting upset. If, people think I'm gaslighting you, I just have to say fuck you to them, because I'm really not. I'm really just trying to ask some questions and get some answers. And I think you're trying to do the same thing with me.
Right. No, I'm glad we could have a cordial conversation and kind of get that out there instead of, it being anything bigger or whatever it was meant to become. I'm glad that it didn't become that and we could have this conversation. But again, respectfully, I think all of that was answered on my stream, which is where I'm kind of like, well, why? Which is why I think there's a bigger intent behind it. Respectfully, I think it was one of those moments like, oh, I found my moment. I'm going to ride this out. I think that's what took place. And I'm not saying by you, Tia, because I don't think that was your intent, but and I'm sorry to you, Queen, because you guys were having a good old time and this community needs a good old laugh and it got all side railed. And yeah, it's
well,
like,
hopefully they got a good laugh tonight. Hopefully this was something we can, put past. I mean, I hope. I don't know. I'm not going to speak for you. I'm going to speak for me. What I said was, I'm really hoping that this can be the end of it. Because I do think you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
I do. I've been on your panel. You've graciously hosted me just this week.
Yeah. That's why I was like, wait, them too? Why? I was, and I did think it was a little, maybe, and that's my fault. Again, I woke up, I thought it was more personal than it was. And I'm sorry for being judged, jumping quickly.
Don't be upset and it's all good.
Thank you, T.
No, T-Berry, no one's saying this is fun or funny. You guys can say whatever that it's not. This is really not at all what I wanted tonight at all. And I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's funny at all. I feel very sad, actually, and I'm sure that Granny does too.
Yeah, that lady, to go further, that lady has continually messaged me all day, taunting me in like a very weird, uncomfortable way. So, like, obviously, she's about the petty games, which further validates everything I felt about the team Seth comes from anyway. Now it's just a matter, is this, Steph's mama or is it somebody else's mama? Because I've received things that imply it could be somebody else's. And I'm like, oh my goodness, whoever it is, what they're doing is wrong. And that was my main purpose, is to show like this is wrong. This is horrible. All I did was ask, hi, is this an operating tip line? And instead I was given an hour worth of information, some of which I will never, ever repeat. It will never be repeated. And the little bits that I did were because they were already out here. And I'm like, well, this is where the rumors are coming from. Imagine how many people thought they were calling this tip line to give a tip and walked away with all this, quote unquote, insider information. And it's very harmful to Sebastian.
Did she know you were a YouTuber? I thought you said you told. Yeah. And so she just released the hounds?
It was further in the conversation when she said to me, well, who are you? And then I was like, well, I have to be honest with you. It was, so it was further into the conversation. But she continued talking after.
Which is so weird.
Yeah.
And then blames you for the law enforcement showing up.
The law enforcement showing up. And then she taunted me that they've received more tips than ever since my stream. So she's very thankful for me. Yeah. And then something about another statement I didn't quite understand. Something about TBI. Now TBI, I'm thankful TBI is now aware. Something weird. It was weird. And I'm like, well, I thought TBI, because I asked her, I said, do all of your leads or tips, are they forwarded to law enforcement and TBI? And she said, yeah, but then she said something about through a back door. Like they tell through a back door. I don't know. It was very odd conversation. But my main purpose was to show people how unprofessional and unbelievable this actually is. Like this is, self-labeled suspect has his personal tip line where he's spewing anti-Proudfoot information.
Wow.
Yeah. My intentions weren't anything.
Dawn said the live is down. Voices live is down. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. The only reason that my live's up right now is so Queen can say it. And then even after what Queen played where she did stop it, I do go on again to say, listen, again, none of this is factual. None of this. And then we broke down why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, again, and I'll say it to you, I'll say it to Queen, Cheesy, whoever, I apologize for coming in the way I did. I apologize for misunderstanding. And, you know, anybody that wants to think that I'm coming at you and gaslighting you, I mean, it's really between you and I. It's not really between the chat, but and that is me being snarky.
Yeah. I don't even look at chat when I'm up here anymore because you never know what you'll see, and I don't want to respond.
Yeah, you're golden right now, sister. You're good.
Oh, well, that's a
You've had
relief.
so much.
I just think you were misled, Tia, honestly.
I don't know. I gotta, you know what? I gotta stand by what I did, and I'm just gonna do that. And I'm just gonna, you know, it is what it is. I did what I did. I'm standing on what I did. Not that it's right, wrong, or indifferent. I said my apologies. I sincerely mean my apologies. And that's honestly where I'd like to leave it. I don't want to drag this out. I'm not interested. If you're angry with me, Granny, I completely understand that. And I can, you know, not be in your chats or anything like that. That's cool. I respect, and I respect
No,
boundaries.
I don't want any problems with you, Tia. I think you said it came from your heart. You genuinely felt that way, and you're allowed to feel that way. I respect it. I just hope you can respect where I was coming from. And, you know, yeah, I mean, I get it. I get how you feel. I did too, which is why I consulted with 2 people before I did it, because I was like, eh. And they're like, listen, this rumor's, and it is. I mean, the rumor's out there. So I thought it was like, okay, well, now we know why the rumor's out here, and listen to how she immediately debunks it herself, followed up by YouTube gossip. I mean, this woman told me that Chris's cousin called into a channel, and we all know that wasn't Chris's cousin.
Oh, for corn's sake. Well, I hope that there's a way, and I do mean this sincerely. This is not a dig at anybody, but I do hope maybe there's a way that you and Voices can have a conversation that, oh my God, Firefly, really? Bye.
I don't want to go to war with Voices. I don't want to argue with Voices. I wasn't. If Voices didn't bring it here when she got up on panel, I would have never brought it here. You know what I mean? But I'm not looking. I was telling people how thankful I was that Voices, you know, has defended me and hasn't joined in on things, and how
it says, Jess asked Tia what her comment meant on Voices community post. It meant that, I will tell you what it meant. I'll tell you exactly what it meant. It meant I hadn't talked to Voices yet. That's what it meant. And I thought she was just being silly about, she had written something to the effect of, should I start shit or not? I thought it was just like one of those, I had no idea. I hadn't spoken to Voices in a couple of days. So that's what it meant. It was me just responding and being silly.
There's a community post as well.
No, don't calm down, girl. No, it's not
I'm
like that
laughing
at all.
about it at this point.
No,
but
it was Voices saying something to the effect of, I'll pull it up because I don't know what it said.
No, I mean, it's okay. Voices felt like I added to misinformation. She has a right to feel that way. I just felt like I made it very
wasn't directed
clear.
at you that I understood. The way I read it was life. If me debating if I should let it slide or start something. And my comment back.
Oh, well, start something. Well, right there says that she wanted to start something. So why are you guys saying it was like some innocent conversation?
Okay, hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. I'm being as honest and transparent as I can with you. Someone asked a question.
Yeah.
So don't
it's a
just give
public
me a
comment too. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to interrupt you, Tia. I'm just saying.
Can you please just give me a chance to answer?
Yes, ma'am.
I said, girl, if you've debated this long, the damage has been done. You've been quiet too long. Let her rip. Bah, ha, ha. And then she said, I'm pretty sure you're not ready to hear what I have to say. And I didn't answer because I didn't know what that meant. I hadn't spoken to her. So that is the comment that AT is speaking about. And that's the comment that I'm directly answering. I thought it was just trying to be silly.
You don't know who it's about or anything. Could be about anything.
I didn't.
Yeah, I get that.
I didn't know it was about anything with anybody. I thought it was just I don't know if I'm just going to do this or I didn't take it that seriously.
Yeah,
it wasn't
I
that
get
fucking deep for me.
Right.
So AT, there's your answer. I don't know if you want to accept it or not. It's not. It is what it is. That was the gospel, and that's why I wanted you to hear me out, because it wasn't that deep for me. It wasn't a granny. I'm going after granny comment.
No,
I had no idea.
I do think it's a misunderstanding. I do think there. I understand. Voices is passionate. I I don't want a problem with voices. I've had many problems with voices, and I think there is always going to be this tension between us. And I do think one little thing can push it one way or the other. I tried walking on eggshells. I don't know what more could have been done to clarify that all of that was to debunk misinformation. And I'm sorry that anybody was personally affected by that statement coming out. I see how harmful it is. I knew how harmful it was, which is why I thought it was very important to understand where it originates from and why people
Krama, there was a time span between the time that I wrote the comment and the time that I went on the panel. I don't know. I'm not going to defend myself because I've already said what's true. The rest you can make up on your own. You can make it all. I don't care. Grady and I we have no problem saying whatever it is that we need to say to each other. Good, bad, or indifferent.
We
Grady
always
has
have,
no problem saying. She has zero problem.
No, I believe you had no idea what you were responding to. I do. I believe that. I've no reason to doubt you. I see somebody make a post like that.
I
I
stack
say
of Holy
something similar.
Bibles. I had no idea what I was responding to there. But again, I'm gonna own it because I responded to it.
Right.
I left I didn't delete the comment. I didn't even think about it till AT asked.
Your feelings were your feelings. That's that. I mean, it's understand. Like I said, there was obviously a misunderstanding between all of us because you guys felt I was adding to misinformation. I felt I was clarifying misinformation. And then I guess it comes down, that's where the line's always been thin between calling things out and putting things out. There's a very thin line. So, if you guys thought it was that harmful, I do disagree that it be replayed repetitively, but that's where the whole, the line's really thin things at, you know what I mean?
I do think you're right. And I think calling things out, and that was a lesson to me. I'll take that finger pointing. I will absolutely take that finger pointing and reflect on that. Calling things out isn't always the way to go. I need to think about it the next time. I need to think about it. And this is a lesson for me. I'll take it. I'll take the lesson. Like I said, I hope that there's a way that things can get resolved quickly and easily with voices as well. I don't, like I said,
I would love that. I think me and Voices history makes us both get very reactive to each other very quickly.
Yeah.
But I stand on what I say is Voices has always been allowed so much, room to grow. Well, why can't you allow me the room to grow? You guys saw the banner, you saw the comments, you heard me say it repeatedly. So did it really have to be brought to the spotlight and then immediately announced on Queens, oh, she lied to you, Queen? I didn't lie to you, Queen. The second part was never put out there. It never would be. I feel like it was, if the fuel would have caught, it would have been rained with. And I do appreciate being given the opportunity many times now to come up here and defend myself. It means, a lot more to me than I can tell you, because things like this can easily spiral.
Oh yeah, real quick, fucking fast.
Oh yeah.
And you're already going through a whole hell of a lot. So I'm like, oh fuck.
I'm at disconnect my phone from the world type of point. You know what I mean? I know people are like, oh, fake crying. No, I'll tell you, this shit's been really fucking heavy lately, extremely. Nobody wants to come on a public platform and get emotional knowing there's people like that are going to say fake crying. I don't ever want to cry on here. I'm trying never to let these people get me back to that place. But there are times where I'm not afraid to admit that I need a fucking break. And I'm respectfully asking if anybody else wants to try to hammer me for something. Can you give me a day? Just one day? Can I have one day of not 7 streams in a row? Maybe can we keep it 6 for a day? Can I breathe?
I apologize for being one of the people that upset you.
It was the thumbnail, T. I didn't listen. That was unfair of me. I should have listened before I said your name.
Well, I think the both of us could have listened.
Yeah. I don't ever listen to negative stuff about me though. So what you don't hear can't hurt you type of deal. I just was like, damn, these, how
but it really wasn't intended to, and I'm speaking for Voices and I shouldn't, but mine was not, we had, like I said, it was so important to not be negative, but I how it's received is not something I can control. And again, I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad. I do feel bad. I feel bad for everybody right now. I feel bad for Voices. I think she's in a shitty position. I feel bad for you. I think you're in a shitty position, and I'm just gonna shut the fuck up, take ownership for what I did, and just say sorry.
Well, thank you, Tia, and I'm sorry that that part upset you. I get it. Totally agree. I was debating it myself, so I should next time I'll go with my conscience. That's all. But again, my intentions were to clear misinformation and never to add anything further to harm. I think that whole tip line's harmful, and I think that should be our focal point. Is like, whoa, this is Seth Rogers'
Is there a
tip
way
line.
to get that down?
She's bragging at me now that how many more tips she's gotten. So, yeah, I painted it over to proper authorities. That's all I can do. I just wouldn't recommend anybody ever contact that thing. It's complete anti-Proudfoot, insanity, and nobody should be given
Propaganda.
personal. Yeah. I was trying to think
Propaganda.
of the word to
Who
use.
called
Propaganda.
that? Kels, hold on. Who called Granny a liar and a bitch?
I'm sorry, Voices did, but we have a lot of tension between us. We know Voices gets hot-headed quick, and I poked a little bit, and maybe I shouldn't have. I was just kind of like, wait a minute, we've been making so much leadway. Why are you trying to do this? Why now?
I missed that because I was trying to interrupt. I'm sorry.
This might be why my sound keeps going out, but it went out a few minutes ago, and that's what I was saying, is that everybody has their own communication style, and Voices gets very passionate. Now, Granny has 7-hour lives being done on her on a daily, sometimes twice a day, and so she's going to be, of course, gun shy. Okay, no disrespect to either one, but I think that's where sometimes the misinterpretation comes in of of the passion of one, and maybe it should have been done first in private if your feelings were that passionate, and then and just know, Granny, on the future, like if somebody does contact you, maybe with an open mind and not make it feel like an attack. Does
Right.
that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I reached out to Voices quite a few times now. So I don't know.
And look,
Maybe she has a different number or something. I was going by a phone number. Maybe it's a different number. But no,
Yeah.
I didn't have an email or anything. But I am open to constructive criticism for
Yeah.
sure. I mean,
Yeah, and if I had that many lives going on me, trust and believe, I'd be gun shy too. I'm just saying, that's a whole lot of hate, all at one time. So
That's a
yeah,
lot.
I'd be my hairs would be up on end. So I get both sides. I just think it's just,
Well, it's
and
a shame.
no shade to you, no shade to Voices. It's just a learning experience. We learn, we evolve, we do better.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you.
What, Granny? Can you say bow?
Bo?
There you go. You know what a bow is?
A little bow.
That's a Tennessee boy.
Oh, a little Bo.
Little bow.
It's funny. It's funny you
Little
guys
Bo
say
from
that.
Skid Row.
That's the only thing she kept referring to Sebastian as is the boy.
The little bow.
The little bow. Yeah, the little bow.
You instantly knew that's what I was talking about, didn't you?
I'm not gonna lie. Some of the things she said, the accent was very heavy for me, so I didn't even pick up on initially. And it's like, it's very heavy. So yeah, I can see Bo, the little Bo.
But no, that's what. No, we ain't talking about her. We talking about that's what old Bet says. Little Bo, when she does her fake accent, is Bet. That came from Beth. It's Little Bo.
Little Bo.
So, Little Bo. So if you notice, I changed my name to Ro, the Tennessee Lambo Bo. Ho. I gotta add a ho. I gotta add my ho.
The little Bo
add my ho.
Skid Row.
Robo-ho.
I'm Robo-ho.
Wait, did anybody else find it funny when Betty's like, I'm from Skid Row? And then didn't she say...
I fucking died, bitch.
Yeah.
I had to make a whole clip of that shit. I said, Betty.
We've been making fun of her ever since.
I can't help it, man. That shit, I can't help it. That shit fucking has me dying.
Well, it was funny because she said it like a bragging moment, but then when it comes to like you and people, mainly you, she's like, they're from the dirty streets.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, wait, that's gangster. What do you mean?
Right.
Skid Row, bitch.
I'm anything that I'm trailer trash, I'm ghetto trash, I'm shit, whatever she wants to say that day.
Crackhead, all the things.
I'm from Tennessee, and all we had was roaches to play with as children. We didn't have that silver spoon, baby. We just had all them roaches that every Tennesseans got.
Well,
girl,
what I can't say is I'm not a little boy from Skid Row.
Look, I'm saying I ain't sitting at my bed scratching my skin bloody. Just saying.
Ew.
So, but yeah, but little Bo, but y'all remember when she did it? She did it after that one night in Memphis. All of a sudden, she said Skid Row on these streets ever. After one night in Memphis, she all gangsta and Skid Row in it. I'm like, bitch, stop it. One night in Memphis. Stop, girl.
One night in Memphis.
5 bowls of boiled oil. Stop it, Coco. Stop it. Coco, now they're getting me to say words. Get me to say words.
Oh, my lovely favorite fan. And if your question can be answered on my stream or Voices stream or even this stream right here, Miss Ann, hope you find that answer. Lordy. So is Betty even allowed to go on these rants she's going on? Is that counterproductive? Did she even know that?
Granny, see now, girl, stop
She's
it.
thinking her L.
Think about that question. Is it counter? She can do anything she wants. She wild out. Is it counterproductive? Stop it, Granny. Granny, I'm gonna have to correct your misinformation, girl. Stop it. I know you ain't dumb. You know it is. But keep on, girl. Just keep
counterproductive.
On. Yeah, it's a little bit for her. I mean, it's Grady baby over here. But
I know.
Yeah, she hurting herself. Oh, most definitely.
I love how she goes on these daily rants and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Or why does she make herself purposely stutter? And she's like, I.
That's when she's in a big lie. That's when she's in a big lie, baby. That's one of the big ones.
She got to take a couple breathers. She got to take a couple stutters to get to the lie.
Yeah.
She's so fake, trying to make herself appear all chippery and happy that she's choking on her own fakeness. She's like, I.
You heard, look, that we was going over that video when Voices came in here. You know, we was going over that shit because she was going off on Mr. Riches, talking about what he did to his parents. I said, "Oh hell no, little boy from the Skid Row. What did you do to your mom? Stop that right now."
Exactly.
That's one of those things where it's no, because when everybody was calling that shit out, she was calling him brilliant for the things that he did. She was defending him. This woman, now it makes sense. She said before she gave him all her information, her photo ID, access to her money, all of that. And
passwords, all of her shit.
Yes. And now because he broke your little itty bitty frozen heart, you don't get to come out here now call out the things that have been called out for years you were made aware of, and you still slept with the man. You're not mad about what he did to his parents.
All that. Heels put all that shit out.
You know what I mean? It's you're not mad what he did to his parents. You're mad he doesn't want to be with you.
Well.
Right.
Well,
I hate that.
She's also really, really, really big mad about that Facebook group now, honey. That was her team in there. That's where she got her information. So when she lost that information, and it.
Hold on, two firefighters, mom. It lets you gift memberships over here because normally it doesn't let people gift them over here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she gifted 10 memberships. Normally it doesn't let you gift them over here. I don't know why. I just don't.
Your main channel is the only channel on these YouTube streets that will let me gift from. I can never gift to anybody on any other channel.
Ain't that weird as hell? And they only come in half the time on here. Half the people can't even gift on here. There's one girl that she can't gift no memberships on here, but she can on my main channel. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that happens over on mine too. They're like, one lady actually said on Queens I can gift, but how come I don't have the option to gift on yours? And I'm like, I don't know. So it's weird. I don't know what that is.
Queen's main channel, the main channel is the only anybody, not just these two channels. I can't do it on this one either. Queen's main channel is the only one.
That is weird.
It's so weird. Now, I do have my gifted memberships off because I don't want a gifted membership to some weirdo thing,
Yeah, I have mine turned off too because when they're like, "Oh, I caught you in the bushes," but it's not like that anymore. If you even
No.
stop as somebody stream for 5 seconds, like I was given a membership to a channel I never even visited before. It was like
Yeah.
something I'm not even into, and I'm like, "How did this happen?"
Well,
That's when the
let's say,
universe is just reaching because it's not a very
well,
popular channel.
well, let's say that you have like 10 people that are members of your channel, and there's something going off on the knitting community, free patterns, or they're killing each other with their needles. When those 10 people go over there, damn, holy crap, somebody's flying. Okay. When they go over there, then sometimes it will link you to them. That's why you can still be recommended channels when you're not even sub to them. Like, there's certain people I can't even hate watch, and even unsubbing, it would keep recommending, and then BTM. Hold on. Good God.
What, you got a race party going on?
Right, as I say, well, she lives right there on the beach too. I think KNS gifted 10 memberships, so let you gift one. Skeptical Believer gifted a membership, and Firefly gifted 5 memberships. If you guys got one, make sure you guys tell them thank you. Yeah,
Hey,
see, I'm
Kona.
surprised because it only lets a few people do it. Tia, if I understand, you got to get down, baby. It's okay, but you know what? Things happen. Everything worked out. It's all good. Don't feel bad.
Yeah.
No, I was just going to apologize.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Don't feel
You
bad.
already
It's all good.
apologized.
I'm
You
glad
already
y'all got to
did.
talk it
And
out.
yeah, we ended on a good note. That's what matters to you. If we can, stop things from getting out of control and we can speak to each other, that's fantastic. And I'm glad you gave me that opportunity. And I appreciate that. I know I learned long ago not to read comments. I know they can be very upsetting. Yeah, please don't even just you know what your intent was. I know what my intent was. We shared together and came to a common ground. That's great.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
That's all.
There you go. Boom,
And we
done.
don't live on Skid Row, so that's even better, right?
Exactly.
Right.
And by the way, that noise y'all heard, I'm sorry, that was my butler bringing bringing my Lambo around to me, my chauffeur. That was my Lambo. It's kind of loud, but it's pink, so there you go.
Well, hearing you live on the beach, I just may believe that.
Yeah, well, my butler Charles brings my car around for me, so I'm gonna have to hop off in a few minutes anyway. But that was my Lambo. Sorry about that.
That's all right. I got a swamp. Everybody's bragging pools and beaches. I got a swamp.
Thanks again for
Hi.
the opportunity. I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye,
Bye,
Tia.
Tia.
We'll see you later, Tia. Miss Murray, you says your devices are not connected. Or I would let you up here, love.
Back to Skid Row. We know
Yes.
we know she doesn't take breakups very well because in some of that, paperwork that Burnt Toast went over about her history, she had trespassing on there with an ex-boyfriend.
Yeah. Well, didn't you love back in December? She made that report and she said her ex and they spelled the name wrong, but we all knew it was JLR. But what I found the most comical
Yeah.
was when she showed the text messages and he said, "I'm bringing my moderator to the Trump rally," and he's like, "Be nice to her, please." That's so ballsy.
Right?
Yeah.
Magnolia the whole time.
Yes, and like chose at that moment Magnolia over her is what that said, and it was hysterical. Because why would you show that? Like, show Betty, that's embarrassing, honey.
Yeah.
Right?
She's just a gift, man. That's all I got to say. You,
She
she
is.
lives out her own lives. I mean, if you just wait for a clip channel or somebody to review it, you'll get the answers, and you just But the other night, boy, ooh, after our bow stream, ooh, ooh, now that's fun watching right there. Cause I'm telling you,
She was.
that was total.
Oh,
Like
she
I
was
said,
triggered. She was madder than fuck.
oh,
Little Skid Row was over there. Hot, Jack. She was pissed off.
like I said, I was waiting for the pea soup, the rotation of the head and the elevation out the chair. I was waiting for it. I was like, Lord, honey. Woo.
The one time she gets out the bed, she
Mm.
should have just stayed in the bed and performed the exorcism.
She
Oh,
was in her
Lord.
kitchen.
I still
Well,
can't believe she wears other, you and burnt toast on her shirt. That blows my mind. Like, how do you still?
Because she
You
loves
know?
us. So fuck. Okay, so we have Jacqueline. I don't know who Jacqueline is. I ain't never seen a Jacqueline, but here's Jacqueline. What's up?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. What you doing?
I just wanted to give Granny a little advice, like nothing to be mean or anything, just from like a quiet outsider that like watches everything. I just think sometimes Granny maybe I
You
know
got
you
to
have
move
a
away
lot.
from, baby. Hold on. You got to move back away from your mic or something because it's really fuzzy. I'm having a really hard time hearing you.
Okay, hold on just a second. Is that better?
Way better.
Yeah.
She probably took her earbuds out. Now I can't hear us.
Yeah, we can't
Don't
hear anything.
don't
Now.
eat the mic. Just talk into it.
Is that any better?
There we go.
Much
Yeah, that's better.
better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us? See?
No,
Yes.
she took her earbuds out, so she can't hear us.
Yeah.
It sounds better for us, but it's she can't hear us. Murray, you're up here with us.
Hello. I didn't want anything important. I need one of the talented lovelies that we have to make a short with Betty and Seth doing a rendition of 18 in Life by Skid Row.
By Skid Row. They're more like 8 Mile. Betty Spaghetti stuff up there screaming.
I mean, or Wasted Rock Ranger, but that's the wrong band. But I mean, that really fits her.
Oh, she's wild. She's wild.
But anyway, that's all I wanted. It's just cracking me up in my own little head that I'm not that talented.
those fake reface apps or whatever. I was accused of making this stupid video of somebody farting. I'm like, when did you ever see me use a reface app video? I mean, that almost. She was like crying. I'm like, I'm gonna post it. See if anybody's ever seen this on my channel. She's like, please don't. You're just gonna hurt me. I'm like, yeah, I got that fart video too, bitch. I still got it. I'll put it up. Never seen somebody so upset about something so stupid.
There was somebody on Queen's panel several months back
You're
that
back up here with us.
That was really upset over a fart sound that they when they farted and got caught on panel. But we won't talk about that tonight.
They don't know to mute first. I always mute before I toot.
She was totally caught off guard.
Gotta mute before you toot. Come on now.
Gotta mute before you toot.
She was caught off guard and it fucked her world up because she got called out. And good Lord, you'd have thought that he was caught cutting. No, you'd have thought it'd been bad. It was just a toot. Whole world
Jacqueline, you're back up here with us, baby. Can you hear us all right?
Yeah, can you hear me better now?
Yeah, well, I think you took your earbuds out and we can hear you, but you couldn't hear us.
Oh, it's because I hate my stupid phone. It's broke. But what I was gonna say is, I have been in this community for a long time. I don't usually chat or go on panels, but from what I've seen, Granny, you've had like mods kind of like bite you before, like and completely screw you over. And not saying that you have mods that do that now, but I just want you to remember this. There's a lot of people who have no lives except for this, and they like love the drama, and they don't care what happens to you. I mean, they may say they care. They may, act like they're your best friend. All they want to see is people fight and drama because they have no life of their own.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
I just think sometimes it's best for you. I mean, and you don't have to listen to me. I'm just trying to say something nice. Maybe like stop the outside noise and talk to like somebody in your real life and get their opinion, because I don't know. I just don't think you can trust anybody on YouTube. Because
Well,
I think, as you know, you had somebody that you thought was your best friend for 2 years, and now
yeah.
look at how, you know what I mean? That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
respectfully, I do have people in my real life that I do speak to. It's just very
That's
hard for
awesome.
them to understand the YouTube world
Yeah.
when they're not in it.
Yeah.
But I am
Yeah, for
surrounded
sure.
by very beautiful women that have been with me for 3 years that absolutely have my best interests at heart, without a doubt. Trust these ladies full-heartedly, but I get what you're saying. You got to be careful who you trust. But I do
Yeah.
trust the group that I'm with, and they normally don't notify me of anything because they know what I don't know can't hurt me. But so no, I do. I appreciate that. You're right, Jacqueline. It's just I'm gonna need a YouTube therapist. Do they make them yet? Because it would be a brilliant
don't
line of work.
know.
Open up
It's
YouTube therapy.
Well, see,
I
that's the
think
bad thing is,
somebody.
I mean, you might have, a lot of people in your real life, but people in real life don't. This YouTube shit is way different than real life.
They don't
Most
get it.
people have no idea. They look at you cross-eyed like you're fucking stupid. You're like,
Yeah. Yeah, because as some of you know, YouTube has affected my real life. So people in my real life are aware of some of it, but it is really hard to like break it down. And like the names are so goofy sometimes too, And even just a name alone, they're like, what? Toodles. And I'm like, yeah.
Okay, so how do you think I felt going into court about burnt toast, blank screen, born Betty, Queen Bee? Come on now.
I'm dead.
Somebody needs to make a documentary about all the craziness because I don't think anybody would believe it. They'd be like, "Are you kidding me? Like this really goes on?"
Look, this
It's
could
so
be a
outlandish.
whole
How the fuck
series.
you guys have time for this shit? That's what they
Yeah.
say.
know.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, for sure.
Log
But
off.
anyways, I just wanted to say that, like, I just that's it. I just think sometimes maybe like take a minute, look into it more yourself, which I know like I probably wouldn't want to watch shit about me either, but
Yeah, no.
sometimes getting the info yourself than getting it through somebody else because you know how telephone goes. Somebody says
Mhm.
something and it gets so misconstrued. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you.
You
I
guys have a
appreciate
good
it.
night.
Thank you for coming up.
It was
No
nice to
problem.
meet you.
Bye. Nice to meet you. Bye.
Good night.
Yeah, I'm
Good
kind of
night.
glad you did because I mean, really, it's not like okay. So if you go, like when you go into a Discord, you don't want to walk in there and be like, and you got 50 people talking about a fucking video being made about you,
Yeah.
or people
Right.
linking.
I
in
don't
there,
even. Yeah,
or
I don't
you're
even.
upset, like, come on now, fuck. That's not even. I mean, I have this. You know what I mean, I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why sometimes I don't even like opening emails, but I don't even go into Discords anymore because I don't want to see the stuff. I'm very hesitant about open emails. People closest to me know, even if they're sending me like a video, they have to like tell me beforehand what the video is. And if it's about me, just write a description because quite frankly, I'm
Right,
not going
because
to watch
otherwise
it.
you won't even open it. There's some I won't even open
Right.
either because I don't give a fuck. Or somebody will send
Right,
me
I'm
something I'm like, why the fuck you sending me this? Because I don't give a fuck.
Right.
What are you doing?
Right.
Don't
What
do
am I
that
going to
dumbass
do?
shit.
Get out there? It's going to trigger me. I'm going to get, some of this shit makes you so angry and then you get angry on here. So yeah, believe me, I'm with you. It's like, you got to learn to even get afraid to even open up like, videos and shit. Like, oh, photo comes in. I'm like, I don't even want to see it. You don't know what you're going to open up to. Yeah.
I do have to tell you guys, I used to be one of those people that was in the bushes from another community, and me and my other community, we used to laugh at you guys in the DC.
I bet.
We're like, why would anybody come on YouTube and want to have drama,
And here you are,
It's
smack
supposed to be
dab in
fun.
the middle.
Look at me now.
Right.
She's our
Stuck
little
in the
cheese
middle
sandwich.
with me.
She's our little cheese sandwich.
I know you got those Crocs in sports mode all day though, right?
I do.
I do too.
I was gonna say she's running around nonstop getting all her shit done so she can talk shit with us at nighttime.
We got Toasty the bread. We got Cheesy the cheese. We are set.
Look, turn around. I want you to turn around and tell your daughter, look, I talked to the little boy on Skid Row and see what she said. Challenge. Let's see what they say, like real people in your real life. You walk up to him and say, hey, little boy with his little Skid Row. My daughter, they look at me like I was fucking stupid. They're like, what are you talking about? Little Skid Boy.
Yeah.
I don't understand why she ever said she was from Skid Row, though. Like, I really don't, like, was that a bragging point, a
Oh
gangster
my God,
moment?
it fucking killed me. Look, I laughed so far. Look, let me play the motherfucker.
I don't think she knows what Skid Row is. I think she thinks Skid Row is the ghetto.
That's what she thinks, y'all.
Yeah, I don't think she realizes that it's a homeless community.
Right.
Oh. So she wanted to say she's from the ghetto, and she said, I'm from Skid Row, bitches.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Like, I'm from Skid Row? Yeah, okay, yeah, you aren't. I feel like you trying to say I'm from Skid Row.
People think I'm a little kid, and I'm not a little kid. I'm from Skid Row.
She's trying to be all hard and thuggy. Oh, hard thuggy bits.
Cowards. They,
Oh, that's her woman.
okay. I'm not a little kid. So they've got their work cut out. You know, the stuff that they were able to do to a 15-year-old boy, they're not going to do to a 44-year-old, you know, straight out of Skid Row, right? And did what they had to do, and now take what they've got out there and help others. You ain't gonna break somebody like that, because I had already been broken.
So I never seen
I
that.
ain't gonna break somebody like that because she's already been broken. Little
That's
scared.
right. She had to crawl her way out of Skid Row. She had to crawl herself up and be on this
I felt like
platform.
Kevin Gates. I get it out the mud.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if that's what she sings in the shower.
Hey, Granny, you were talking about you can't believe that she wore a shirt with Queen's avatar and Burnt Toast avatar and all the things.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what even creeps me out more is she bought a used bedding set.
Right.
I heard
With
that's
crowns
weird.
all over it. She covers up with Queen, not just her shirt. Her whole body is covered by Queen. That
Lord
weirds
bless
me
it.
out.
That is weird. You would think she'd want to stay away from anything with like crowns on them.
Do you have the video of her the other day with the queen with the crown next to her?
Yes,
Show
Even
it up, girl.
even if she's got a bedding with crowns on it, I sure as hell would not put it on YouTube.
Oh God,
I would
no.
not let that crown be seen in picture with me on YouTube.
Oh,
Well,
you know she wanted to wear it. You know she wears it to bed.
Well, you know, but if this was my job and my business, I wouldn't be in my
I'm gonna
bed.
destroy her. And burnt toast and that stupid blank screen. I hate all of them, and they're connected to everybody, and I'm gonna prove it.
All the way from Skid Row.
LeBeau.
You ever hear that song by Alicia Keys? Here's my gangster story. Putting hell through the fire.
We got Betty from Little Skid Row. We got Trump getting shot in the ear. What the fuck is 2024?
Right.
Grazing.
Betty, you have never been from Skid Row. Girl, you better stop it. You are out here telling big whoppers. You are telling some big old whoppers. Girl. Oh my God. Wow, I can't believe this one. Straight from Skid Row, huh? When
What's
was
with the
you
lip?
ever at Skid Row, girl? Go on and fill us in, because we'd all love to hear this story.
Why you lying? Why you lying, bitch? Why you lying? Why you lying?
Look at Seth.
Side-eye. He was
Why you lying?
That was perfectly entered. Oh. What was with the lips, though? Anybody give her some chapstick, or what was that lip maneuver?
She got some now after she listened to JP call that out. So next time she had some.
Oh, okay, good. Good. Oh my God, when Seth came in, that was like perfect timing with the side eye.
Miss Skid Row.
The team.
It cracks me up. It says, bitch, why you lying?
Skid Row, though, like, so stupid. He's so stupid.
I'm telling y'all, what Skid Row is and what she thinks that it is are two totally different things.
Two totally different things, yeah.
Right.
Has to be.
But this is after one night in Memphis. Don't tell me she wasn't scared. Stop it, Betty. Just stop it. Lil Bo.
Lil
Bo Skid Row. I'm getting good, y'all. I'm getting good.
Yeah, she thinks she's tough.
If she throws another word out there, I'm screwed. I just got Bo. Don't change me up, Betty. Don't teach me another new word right now. I don't need another Tennessee word, baby.
She thinks she's tough there in the streets of Hendersonville, Tennessee, going after a classy guy like Terry Bowersox.
Right.
But she'd shit her pants down in Skid. I'd shit my pants down in Skid Row, so I ain't got nothing to say. But she definitely shit her pants down in Skid Row.
But she pulled herself out, y'all. She's so tough. Nobody can take her down because she pulled herself out of Skid Row, Bo.
See,
Just
but
saying.
that's where she gets on my nerves, right? Because if you did ever live on Skid Row or you lived anywhere in the hood or anything like that, you would never be like, oh, and that bitch is from the ghetto. Well, bitch, you're from the ghetto too.
Yeah.
Like, like, you know what I mean? So, like, her insult flies right back on her Skid Row face because Skid Row is a lot worse than wherever she's claiming any of us, or not me, she doesn't speak of me, any of you are from. The hell?
Well, she said
Skid
Queen
Row.
Bee looks like she's from the 8 Mile.
She did, she?
Did what?
She's so
She didn't
stupid.
say Queen Bee, but I'm assuming that's who she was talking about.
Well, she's from Skid Row, self-admitted.
Hey, Granny, have you seen the who did was it? I think it was Davis fan that did it. The one of her flipping out the other day, and
Oh
she
my
had
God, that was funny.
They put blood coming out of her. Have you seen that one?
I haven't. I have not.
Oh, Queen, I'm begging. Oh, girl, please.
You got to play that one.
You gotta play, and then you gotta go check out Pineapple Icicle Tree. I'm
Yeah.
gummy. Anyway, and hers has Betty slowed down to where she sounds drunk. Girl, it is
Oh my goodness.
golden. We have
Yeah, she's like, your
geniuses.
lawyer is shit.
Play it,
It's so
Queen.
funny.
Play it.
Shit while she's saying it.
Play it for Granny. Look, this is I laughed so hard about Pete on myself. No lie.
Oh, that's
Seriously.
brilliant.
Oh God, we gotta play it. It was so good. It's my favorite thing. Look, she's gotten about 20 views off me alone. I watch it all the time. It just cracks me up. Like if she ever showed up and like raged out on me like face to face, I would just fall out laugh. I mean, that's just what I do.
I clipped
Look,
that
this
stuff,
shit right
but I was
here.
like, they did so good, I ain't even gonna try.
Look how old this shit is. Look at this.
As far as Savage is concerned, baby, I'm going to tell you right now, and this is going to be your final
Liar.
warning. Do not put me in any of your. I'm telling you right now, and you will be getting a letter from me here shortly. I do not want any contact from you. I don't want you talking to me. I don't want you putting me in your videos. If you tag me and you contact me one more time, that is contact. When I get a notification from you, that's contact. I'm going to tell you the last time. Do not contact me again. Now I'm publicly coming out and telling you not to contact me again. If I get one more notification that I'm added into one of your videos, I am going to file charges for harassment. Okay? Let me tell you, you may have played around with Dolly, but you never played around with Bullhorn Betty. And girl, you're about to be sued like nobody's business, and I will see you in court in North Carolina, babe, because I'm done with you. Say one more thing, lie about me, and try to defame me, slander me, and take money out of my pocket. That is, you're going to have penalties for that. Okay, that's called damages. Okay, you have damaged me, and I'm going to seek remedy for those damages in a lawful manner. So I hope your husband.
Is that so, Bets? Is that so?
But she's from Skid Row. She can handle it.
When was
Lil Bo replaced Savage with Queen Bee.
This was a long time ago.
Yeah, this is.
That was when her and Dolly, when Savage and Dolly were going at each other. Yeah.
Okay, because I was lost.
No, this is from like a year ago. She knows better than to play that. Come on now. Like I said, this was to me. She just put Savage's name in it. She meant Queen Bee.
Prepare for this. Because once I start coming after you, I'm not going to stop until you pony up the bread, baby. Because I know I have enough evidence to plead my case properly. You've got nothing.
I just know my lawyer is going to love hearing this because you know what?
Yep.
She ain't going to stop till she ponies up the bread.
That's exactly what she just said. Yep.
Exactly. Sure the fuck it is. She fucked herself with this one. That's all right, though.
That's all right, babe.
Got not a leg to stand on, and I will see you in court, babe.
Oh, you know what's really fucked up is the girl that just commented on that right there. Where'd she just go? This one right here that says Savage right there. She died in a car wreck.
Oh my goodness.
That girl right there, yeah, she fucking hated my goddamn guts, man. She fucking hated me like a motherfucker, boy.
Got not a leg to stand on, and I will see you in court, babe. And trust me, I haven't even started going after you for the copyright stuff yet. But I'm going to be filing it.
Who'd she just say this to yesterday, day before?
Let me guess, you.
Yep. She
Unbelievable.
did.
And then once that is registered, I'm coming after you in federal court. Watch me work.
Watch
Watch
her
me work,
work.
Skid Row.
Watch her work.
Lil Bo on Skid Row is gonna get to work. Lil Bo.
I
I
don't know if
just
you
love
guys
this for
know,
her.
but Betty is from Skid Row. She used to be a little scared, okay? She's a little scared.
Yeah, we're shaking in our pants.
Like I said, she's the gift. She keeps giving.
Yep.
A year ago, she gave. We just didn't know what she was giving. You know, it's a gift.
Let me tell you, you can't. Sometimes with some of the locals, you have to sit and watch them. But her, you can not even be in 5 minutes and you got something to clip. She's just,
Yeah.
it's nonstop through each video. Sometimes I can't even keep up with it. I mean, there's just
Right.
too much. I've got so many clips on my computer. I have no clue what even to do with them all. There's just so many.
Now that's why nobody reviews Jaundice, because for fuck's
God.
sakes, you'd be asleep.
He puts me
You
to sleep.
know. Yeah.
Even on 2
It's
times
like
speed, I can't keep up with. I can't do it at all.
Ambien's gonna sue him if it gets any more popular. Cause fuck, you ain't gonna need it. Their sales are gonna be down. I mean, come on now. It is
Right?
what it is. You know, God Almighty.
You
You
need
know.
something to help you sleep at night.
Yeah, exactly.
I should have
Shit,
thought of that a
Robbie.
couple months ago. I was up for like 2 days straight. I couldn't sleep. And I was just like, it was driving me crazy. I was like, oh my God, I got to sleep. I should have put him on. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, jokes
Seriously,
aside,
man.
I'm sorry you went through that. I know it's horrible. It's
Yeah.
horrible when you can't get to sleep.
Yeah. So it
All
was
right, here we go.
aggravating.
Pineapple icicle tree. Here we go.
It's my favorite.
It's that! Ooh! Is that a snake? Fuck no, it's a damn big turd. It's shit! Help me get that up! Fuck you, motherfucker! That's the biggest pile of shit I ever saw!
How do you know how they feel about Sebastian? You know what, I'm done with you. You're an asshole. We don't need your shit here. Go to your hate channels. Don't ever come back to this channel. Have a good day. I'm not going to sit here and waste my time with an idiot. And if you don't like it, or if my actions offend you, then please leave. Okay? There's an unsubscribe button there. I don't care about my clicks and the views. So please unsubscribe at will. I don't need you here. We're here to talk about Sebastian, not your feelings. Okay? The bottom line is why are you, you know what, Miss Cruz, let me ask you this. You're already blocked, so you're not going to be able to answer this. Why do you think you can tell somebody, and this is for everybody listening, everybody in the back, everybody in the bushes, everybody that wants to clip in. Why do you think it's okay for you to speculate that they do have feelings, but it's not okay for us to speculate that they don't? How do you know that this woman gives a shit about her kid? How do you know? Let me ask like that. How in the world do you know that this woman gives a crap about her kid? She hasn't looked for him. She hasn't cried for him. She's done nothing, and I mean nothing at all, to try to find or locate her son. But we still have idiots that are on these platforms that said, oh, well, how do we know she doesn't care? Well, because actions speak louder than the darn words. That's why. Her actions show she doesn't care for her son. I'm not making it up. I'm not saying that she doesn't care. I'm basing my opinion on her actions. That's why I believe that woman doesn't care. That's why I believe that woman thinks her child was defective. That's why.
Oh, shut up, bitch!
Because her mother, his mother, is the one's actions I was looking at. You guys know I'm a behaviors person. So I don't listen to words. You get it? I listen and watch their behavior. Their behavior is atrocious and does not bode with parents that give a crap about their child. Get it? Doesn't take rocket science, but it does take some brain cells. Maybe lay off the pot, lady. Just saying. For the rest of you that need pot, not to be an asshole, light them up if you got one. Where is it?
That's what she said. That's what she said. Don't you dare.
Sit here and keep justifying identifying with a bunch of idiots. Why do you feel that what has she done to earn the right to say she gives a crap about her son? She's done nothing. And Miss Cruz, you are a mother. And I guarantee your behavior would be much different than Miss Proudfoot's. And it's quite offensive and disgusting to me that you, as a mother, are not completely appalled by Katie's behavior. Have I made myself clear enough, folks? If I made myself clear, can you please raise your hand in the chat? Don't get under my skin. I got a mad dog face that'll haunt you in your sleep. Let me be crystal clear about how I feel. Told you the buttons are real. You guys made me get the buttons out. Somebody in trouble. Somebody in trouble. All right, let's get on with this. Let's
Throw your hands up if you with it.
Lord, you gotta love the drama-free zone followed up with drama and then saying, I don't care how you feel. Tell me why you feel that way.
Right.
She is.
Yeah, she always got drama-free zone, but she's all about the drama all the time.
I mean, it's like at this point, just admit you love the drama. Just say
Like,
it because she's
she loves
constantly
drama
saying,
like she loves me. She loves her some Queen Bee.
oh, I bet she does.
Caress her crown every night. In her
Sleeps
bee costume.
underneath the sheets in the t-shirt. Do y'all think she wears the crown, the t-shirt, and covers up with the sheet? I have questions. I have so many questions.
I want to doubt it. It would explain why her hair looks like that in the mornings.
Yeah.
You got to put the one on where she had the high-pitched voice. That was so funny. Oh, my God.
Oh, shoot. But the...
This is gonna blow your mind, guys. Ooh. Are you guys ready? Is everybody sitting down for this one? Is everybody sitting down for this one? You guys, this is gonna blow your mind.
I love how she snaps the chair open.
And I'm still working on the paperwork right now as we speak because the lady can't shut her effing pie hole.
It's me. I'm the effing lady. It's my pie hole. That's who she's talking to.
She spoke about you for a year, solid, and you're finally responding. You're the one that can't shut up. I love that. I love when people do that.
I didn't say shit about the bitch
Right.
For an entire year when she wants to keep fucking filing these goddamn pointless ass fucking, bullshit filings with lies in them and shit. I might as well cover the bitch.
Yeah. This was immediately after the little Skid Row bow. This was after the hobo laughing session we had.
We had a fucking live where we laughed our asses off about little Bo, little Skid Row, and she, oh my God, talk about getting under her skin. She was so fucking triggered, man. This is what she did.
Pie hole. Asshole. And I hope she clips that and sends it to her piece of shit attorney.
She's so fucking pissed off. Her voice changes and her neck muscles pipe out. She's so fucking mad. Her fucking neck muscles fucking push out, and her voice changes to
I could take her pulse off them neck veins. I'm just saying there, baby.
I swear to God, look.
To her.
Watch her neck veins.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Get it, girl.
Attorney.
Yeah, that wasn't video editing either.
Piece of shit. Attorney. attorney.
Bits, your heart rate's
Freaking
112. You need to sit down.
cocksucker.
I only see one cocksucker, but I'll keep that to myself.
Oh, psycho.
You're the psycho.
Dude, tell me this bitch ain't.
And that filter is everything.
Careful. The rule is don't be a dick. It's for
Back it
everybody.
up, Terry. I gotta see that one more time. Back it up, Terry.
Now, I'm bullhorn.
What in the hell are you? Look, what in the hell?
Look, you need to back it up, Terry. Please let me see this. Oh, sorry, I'm laughing so hard. Please let me see that psycho one more time. You know, when she's with the little vape. You gotta back it up, Terry, just one more time.
I think that tail's a fire hazard too.
Back it up, Tara. Back it up, Tara.
Be careful.
Look, she says she starts going off on me, calling me and has to say my lawyer and shit, and then she starts fucking acting like she's stabbing something. That's fucking hilarious.
But what she's saying in that smile, it cracks me up. I'm sorry.
You know what, Queen? People don't realize though, like, yeah, this shit might be humorous, like for her audience, they might find it funny and shit. You present this to anybody in your life that doesn't follow this shit and get their opinion. Because I promise you, when you get before judges, they don't laugh about the shit a lot of people on here laugh about. It's not funny.
Right.
There's Betty is while she's funny, not in the way she wants to be. She's, it's not cute in front of the judge to be like, what is that psycho?
I mean,
and Queen Bee, when you said she was the cocksucker, maybe if she would have been a better cocksucker, she would have kept JLR. Sorry.
Hey, look, I got Granny yesterday. I was sitting outside and Queen played a video from Team Rose screaming, "That's not my vagina." My husband walked outside, and I swear to God, he almost ripped the damn modem out.
She was screaming, "That's not my vagina."
Some video came out and some guy was playing it. Anyway, but all he could hear was, "That's not my vagina." And he almost took away my electronics. I'm sorry. I'm so tickled. I need to get.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to play the Team Rose where she's like, "That's not my vagina." All right, let me finish playing this. We'll turn that on.
Oh, she was saying Team Roses? Sorry, okay.
Yeah, no, Team Rose said it herself.
Better be careful. The rule is don't be a dick. It's for everybody across the board now. I'm Bullhorn Betty, so if I want to be a dick, I'm going to be a dick. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay?
What the fuck?
Oh, good gracious. We have too much fun on here. Cocksucker.
Throw your hands up.
We really gotta pee.
I'm so sorry. I've got tears coming out of my eyes.
Oh my god! I usually don't find these type of videos funny, but that was just brilliant. I
That
don't.
was hilarious.
You're going to have to come around more often, bitch. We're about to show you some stuff that's going to rock your world.
Holy shit, Katie came in with a $100 super sticker. Holy fuck.
Oh, Katie. Thank
you. Hey, in here showing love like that. Girl.
Can you hold off like 2 seconds between the next video? Because I've really got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
thank you.
Before we play this.
Yeah, you're going to have to empty it. Go do your thing. Don't take your phone. You'll have a cam slip, and then we'll have a whole nother
We don't need another fucking touty toe.
We don't need another issue, baby.
You guys are sitting right here on the table.
Literal Davis fams video. Yeah, we got to show you that too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, God. But her
good
slow
too.
down, that's just like a gift. I laughed so hard. Oh God, I've watched it like 1,000,000 times. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm gonna lose my electronics, y'all. I can tell. It's coming.
That would be hilarious. I can't even imagine my husband if I would have played that while he walked in though.
There's a, I was sitting on the patio.
Still remember.
Hold on a minute. Wait till.
Nasty.
Okay.
Wait till Granny comes back.
Wait till Granny comes back.
Oh, my standing
Wait for Granny.
ovation right here. This is my clapping ovation right here. Look,
Yeah.
she said.
Wait for Granny to come back. She's got
This
to
is
pee. She's
her,
peeing real quick. She said, "Hold up,
Miss
give her a
Katie
minute."
K. Yeah, we got to show her the. Oh fuck, we got to take this one off real quick. We got to show her this one first about Team Rose.
Yeah, she said, "Hold up a minute."
Hold on, Halloween baby. Thank you for becoming a new member, love. I was thinking about shutting these ones off because we don't really use this channel very much back over here. So I'm not really sure what to do with them, to be honest with you. We could start using this channel, or I could shut them off. It doesn't matter. I mean, whatever works, I just don't want you to be charged for 2 memberships if we're not going to be over here, Canvassing crime. Thank you for becoming a member.
Did you get gifted a lot? Did you get gifted a lot of memberships in here tonight?
Yeah, well, I mean, KNS did 10, Firefighter's Mom did 10, Skeptical did 1, Firefly did 5. Yeah, so we got quite a few. I mean, there was like,
Maybe we can do a little something over here, just a little something, a little coffee time with the Queen or something like that,
Yeah, we'll have to do. Yeah, just keep them on. Okay, well, we'll keep for right now. Until we figure out what we're gonna do. I need to get some little the little memes and pictures and all that.
Yeah.
That girl used to help me with all of it, and then she fucking went AWOL. So
we need some. I request I know a gummy isn't a thing. You can't do a gummy, but like a brownie or a little something.
Oh, we'll put some shit in here for sure.
A little edible.
We got this, baby. Okay,
little stickers.
5 memberships. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate that. If you guys got one, make sure you tell them thank you.
I think they also became a member while you were live. Canvas and crime. I think you missed it.
Oh yeah, I just read it off. I think, baby.
Oh, okay.
I don't know any. I don't know any of that stuff, or I'd help you out, Queen.
Are you talking about like
it's a little bitch.
sticker?
I'm not. I mean, yeah, the little fucking things back here. For you,
if
how
you
you
write
have
what you
memberships,
want. Yeah, if you write what you want, I can do them.
Oh, that's
I have no fucking idea how to do them.
I literally enjoy it. I literally enjoy making those type of things. It's right through the Canva app, but it's actually can be very soothing. It's like,
Oh no shit.
I
Yes,
want
I
the flaming
I get so
Elmo.
goddamn frustrated and irritated. Oh my god, my nerves. No. My patience are like 0 to 0.
Oh my gosh, you should see me making my little my background thing. I'm like, it's like playing Dollhouse. I don't know. It's so soothing to me. It's like, I love it.
Oh,
thumbnails and shit.
Okay, here, check this. Here, this is this guy's yelling about Team Rose, and she's like, "It's not my vagina. It's not mine. It's not my vagina."
Some video came out.
Team
Some
Rose,
video was leaked or something.
open
Somebody said it was
vagina.
her. So this guy, that's the context.
Are you?
of it.
Wait,
So
I have no
he hasn't
vagina
seen
shots.
it.
That
He
is
said he
not
saw a
me.
video
That
and
is
somebody
not
said it was
me.
hers.
That is not my
There you go.
vagina. There is no open vagina. That is.
Vagina context matters,
Oh, who is that man?
I don't know.
Wow.
But Rowena's husband came out just as that was playing.
That's what he comes out to. It's not my vagina.
Yeah.
Oh, Team Rose.
Saw Team Rose, open vagina.
Are you? Wait, I have no vagina shots. That is not me. That is not me. That is not my vagina. There is no open vagina. That is.
You got me trying to fight my sound over here.
She's like, "That is not me. That is not my vagina."
Yeah.
Then we
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
Come on in.
Yeah, my husband, I got the look. I can't even describe the look that I got. Like, what in the hell are you doing? And of course, it's blasting out to all my neighbors because I've got it on speakerphone in my phone, you know. So it wasn't just me hearing it through an earbud. No, all my neighbors. Yeah, yeah, all the people.
What the
I
hell was
don't
Gray
care.
doing in that video? What was that?
That's JLR. He was impersonating JLR. You know how JLR
Oh,
was like, "Come on in, come on in." That was
oh, that
Gray
was
doing it.
hysterical.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Can you play that one again?
I know, isn't it good?
That was good. The Gray one had me. What is she?
Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Come on in.
He does it because JLR says, "Come on in, everybody. Come on in, everybody. Welcome on." Why he's waving his arms around and shit.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Next time when you see JLR go live, flip it on and watch him say it, and you'll see you'll think about Gray doing that shit. It'll crack you up.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So here's my standing ovation. She gives me a clap and listen.
Light him up if you got one.
Oh, we do, baby.
I'm still just as petty as the old me. Still remember everything they told me. So tell these motherfuckers they could blow me slowly. You know me.
Just when you want us to believe that you are a upstanding citizen, you show us what piece of fucking
Clap
shit
for
you
me,
are.
baby.
Nasty ass. So glad I'm going to stick it to you sooner or later. Sooner or later. And I can't wait because that'll be my karma, baby. That'll be my karma. You are just a horrible, despicable woman. And I wish nothing but bad karma to you. To be honest with you, just trash. Ghetto trash. Just ghetto trash. Why don't you tell her to turn her damn camera on and face her audience?
She was big
Doesn't
mad
matter. This
today.
is just going to give her a reason to put my name in.
Oh, she was big fucking mad this day. She was fucking triggered, baby.
This was after you streamed Seth's live.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's
We're
right. I heard
entitled
her
to get
saying
another 10,000 views. She could never be me. She could never be me. And they're both trash.
She acts like her fucking channel brings any kind of views. And listen, you don't see me walking around here pretending to be a coffee bean, buying Bullhorn Betty betting and wrapping up in it. You don't see me doing none of that crazy ass shit.
I don't even drink coffee.
I mean, she doesn't even get out of her jammies before. Like, she's still wearing her pajamas, cursing you out.
Yeah. Well,
And Queen Bee didn't lose views the whole year she was not talking about. She grew her channel.
Right.
Very true.
When she wasn't talking about Betty. So
fine. Just fucking fine.
And during that whole year,
She
Betty was
won't.
getting maybe 100 people in her chat, maybe 200 sometimes.
She was stuck at 24K, right? She couldn't get past
Right.
fucking 120 people in her fucking live.
It wasn't until Sebastian Rogers that she started getting some decent numbers in her chat again.
Yep. And she's lying to them folks. Folks are leaving just as quick as they're going. Just believe that. That's why she's so goddamn mad.
Them. Shame on both.
Because see, Savage talks about her. I talk about her. Bertos talks about her. Several other people talk about her. She fucking hates it. There's clip channels that are clipping nonstop of her bullshit. You can't tell me those people that go in there don't see this shit. It shows up in their recommended just like it shows up in ours.
Both of them. But the other dodo bitch could go, okay? Like, I just want a freight train to hit her, and I'd be perfectly happy with that. Perfectly happy with that. Disgusting. But, you know, what do you expect from a nasty-ass felon that likes to do things? Going to get into the drama of it. Just shame on them. Especially
She should have said
Dolly.
felon things.
He's the first one that tells you he's going to strike your channel if you don't give him 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? First person to say, if you run my stuff before 24 hours, I'm striking your stuff, and you would literally turn a profit over a main. Like he's not turning a profit, right? He's not. He doesn't have a monetized account. But I guarantee Dolly collected. I don't watch him anymore, so I wouldn't even know what he's collecting. But I know he's getting the viewership over this garbage he's peddling out. But that's fine. You know, whatever. Say la vie. Light him up if you got one. They suck.
Man, she was real fucking triggered, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, the thing that cracks me up about Betty is, again, the whole, you know, ghetto and felon. Doesn't Betty have, I'm pretty sure she has more of a rap sheet than I do.
Yeah,
Pretty sure she has more of a rap sheet than any of
She
us.
got, what, 42 arrests?
Yeah. Right.
She got 42 convictions. There's not 42 convictions, but there is like 44 arrests.
Right. They had to be right out at least 22 of them. I mean, come on. You just don't have
I
them that way.
mean, yeah, her fucking, she needs to sit her motherfucking little ass down because she got just as big of a fucking rap sheet as anybody else.
And plus, these people that brag about views, like, yeah, some of you have, like, you know, over 20,000 subscribers, but you're lucky if you get 2% in chat. So, like, Betty has a large subscriber count, but the views don't match up. That's what
Right,
she's really
not at
angry
all.
about with you. Yeah.
Not at all. She fucking hates it. And she'll parrot, like I said, Berto. She'll parrot Savage. She'll parrot me. Anybody that fucking reviews her that she watches, she'll start parroting you. She'll start saying what you say, using your sayings and talking like you do. And like when she was watching Clue and everything Clue said, she was boo-boo.
Yeah, you're right.
This, boo-boo that.
Picks up the little mannerisms and mimics and all. She's trying to build a character, idolizing.
That was awful. That was so tacky. That was so white trash. That was so ghetto. That was so ghetto. But what do you expect from people that sling drugs and do shit like that, right? I don't know. What can I say? I guess sue me, bitch. Oh, sorry. I'm already suing you. Okay. Seth is taking control.
See, and she says it like this, but little does she like want to say, oh, the judge already dismissed my bullshit ass lawsuit, so I refiled it again.
Right.
Right. She doesn't already say, oh, wait, you're suing me. It's called a
Right, and she
countersuit,
doesn't.
bitch.
She fails to mention the countersuit where she's
Right.
getting sued. She fails to
Right.
mention that the lawyer already threw her lawsuit out and said, no, your lawsuit's garbage.
Yep. And she refiled it after Queen stayed silent for a year. So it is what it is.
Control back from these monsters. Life facts, you can take a hike. I really don't care. Like, you do matter nothing to me. If you got hit by a bus tomorrow, I would not care. And they can clip that and take that to the bank. Oh my God, Betty doesn't care. I don't have to care. I don't know you.
Coming from somebody who went to court and told the court system that YouTube, she works for YouTube and I work for YouTube, so I have an obligation to be nice to her.
Right.
That's
I mean,
what she told that's what she told that's what she put in the lawsuit, that she works for YouTube and I work for YouTube, so I have an obligation to be nice to her.
Oh, wow, that's a real interesting line of thought.
Yeah, I'd say no. That's fuck that.
I mean, how many people has she like wished death upon in one stream? That's pretty telling, man.
Yeah.
And she's proud. Look at that smile.
See how easy that is? And
so
guess
proud.
what? I'm going to sleep just fine tonight. I probably sleep better dreaming about a bus hitting you.
Well, baby, I sleep very
Okay,
well with my
Lord.
fan on. I sleep well every
I mean,
night.
Just saying.
She's going to sleep
Yeah.
better dreaming of that. Just weird.
Yeah, maybe
She's
she sleeps
wild.
better now that she has her crown.
Rolled up in her
Yeah.
queen bee sheets.
After this, she's not done. Like, she doesn't even understand. Like, we're gonna be going for copyright after this. She hasn't quit.
Didn't she just say that in the video that was just played from a year ago?
Mm-hmm.
She was
But
doing
it-
the same bullshit.
Plus, it wasn't her
Steal it
video.
from me
It was
yet.
Steph's.
Right? It wasn't even her fucking video.
Can't go nowhere.
That $70,000 is not going to last her. I can promise you
$70,000. It's shit. It's 70,000. Yeah, it was 40,000, 50,000. It was 100,000. Fuck. I mean, what is it today?
that. And they can clip that, and her attorney can run to the, yeah. You know, they're trying to tattle on me now, saying, oh my God, Betty said she's going to come here and file this. Yeah, you're damn right. You're damn right, because I have a right to protect myself.
Ew.
No. We just said you can't file a sanction.
But she just admitted again, she's trying to make you run out of money.
Right. She does it constantly. But protect herself from what? From an opinion? What do you need protection? I don't understand.
She needs protection from herself. That's for sure. I mean,
But I mean, I've got to file this paperwork. I've got to do all these things to you to protect myself. It's kind of like she tried to put a protective order on Queen and had to go to the courthouse for a hearing. And guess what? Lost her shit because Queen wasn't there physically. She didn't have to be there because that's why she hired an attorney. But
right.
Betty lost her mind. But I mean, she's so scared of Queen, she needs a protective order, but loses her mind when Queen ain't there. Make
Wait,
it make sense.
that's a very good point. And I'm assuming that was denied, right?
Oh, she dropped it.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Look at that fucking pause game on fucking point.
Look at
And
you,
you
girl.
got
Get
blocked
y'all
because you continued to
screenshots.
keep coming up here after I told you, after I booted your ass. You talking about ASMR. Why the fuck we want an ASMR? What the fuck? Hell no. We're trying to talk shit and make fun of motherfuckers. Folks, we ain't trying to ASMR. So I
What?
tried to be nice and, you know what I'm saying, remove you for right now. And you kept wanting to fuck around. So yeah, you got blocked. Hell yeah, you did. Trying to play games with me and shit. And I ain't with the games right now, baby. That's all. That's it. That's all.
Is somebody backstage?
No, it's just dude in the chat, whoever the fuck it is. I asked him to chill out for a minute. You know what I'm saying? They kept fucking coming up. So I removed them. Then they come up again. So I said, okay, give me a second. They said something about some ASMR. I'm like, okay. Then it says, did you see Betty Washam? I'm like, who the fuck is a Betty Washam? Fuck has that got to do with anything? That has nothing to do with nothing.
All right.
Do you know who she is, though?
God
I know
damn
who
it. No,
she
I don't know
is.
who the fuck it is.
I do. You just we're not even going down that road.
You don't even want to go to that? Yeah.
Right. I'm busy anyways. Why the fuck you trying to be rude as fuck?
That's the Ernie
Well, there's a
Shield
teen bomber
situation.
back
Dumbass shit.
around.
Anyhow, here we go. Let's finish this here.
Yeah.
Period. That's what the law is there for. So, cry a river, build a bridge. Good luck. Good luck.
Only if you swim under it.
Until this shit stops, I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Seth, what I would recommend to you is send them a letter. You don't have to go through YouTube, just to send them a letter to remove it. And if they don't remove it in accordance with the millennial, stuff, I would start a lawsuit. You just got to register. The Bullhorn Betty channel will pay for your registration.
Yeah, because that's exactly what a good friend and a good person would do to a man with a missing child, is encourage them to fight a lawsuit with a YouTuber.
Right, when you have a missing child.
You fucking idiot. Yeah, okay. Like he wants to deal with that bullshit while he's out searching for his fucking kid and doing all this bullshit for his kid. Get the fuck out of here. That's some of the worst advice you could fucking give a person with a missing child.
Oh, and that's the problem. He's surrounded by people like Betty that love the drama. Everybody he is associated with moderates
she would
for.
love for him to fight her battle. She would love that. What would you know what I'm saying? What? Come on now.
That's
How
why I
much
keep
better can it
saying
get? She had him sue me at the same time. Okay.
Right. And I keep saying the only reason some of these people are defending Seth is because we aren't. Like, it's their personal vendettas against, Betty's,
Right.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, because Betty didn't even come on this fucking case until well after we were.
Yeah, months.
And I love how she puts her subs up and says, my subs will finance you. Wow.
My subs will pay for it. My subs will pay for my ticket. My subs will pay for it. The channel will pay for a lawsuit.
Yep.
Oh, is that so? Okay.
Well, just was it yesterday or the day before? She's told Tennessee that the true crime community will pay for forensic testings and the police officers to do it. You know how much forensic testing costs, bitch?
Look,
Well, she can't. I mean, people ain't gonna help her with no GoFundMe and shit. Go ahead and put one up. Let's see how it works for you.
But if Betty's sitting out there putting out here that the true crime community is going to pay for forensic testing and all those things, look, I'm just asking. I know there's hate watchers that hate us in the bushes and love her, and that's all cool. But if you do love her, you need to go get her some help, because seriously, this ain't even shit talk. It's just weird shit, and I think she believes it. That's what's kind of a little bit scary,
Yeah, I agree.
So if you care about her, get out
to
of
the
the bushes
copyright.
and call her.
$62.50. We'll copyright that live, and we'll go after the bad actors. And since it wasn't copyrighted before, it's $7,500. But hey, $7,500 is a lot of shirts, a lot of flyers, and a lot of bands, wristbands. Just saying.
Wait, what?
And you get that twice because you got two people. So that's going to be like 15 grand. I'm not even going to get into it. I've already spoke my piece. I think they're.
What was she saying there?
She thinks the judge is just going to walk in and Seth's going to say, hey, she copied my video and shared it. And they're going to be like, okay, $7,500 to you.
Right. Okay. And
No,
instead of
that's not how that
acknowledging.
works. That's not how any of this fucking works.
And then for her to say, like, and that's like, made more t-shirts and flyers and blah, blah, blah. How about the fact that you played it was that many more eyes on that video as well? And that's what Seth should be grateful for. He shouldn't be making a penny off of anything.
Ding, ding, ding.
Well, and,
ding, ding.
I mean, the fact that he's trying to make his fucking shit membership only to give updates on his child blows my fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
And those are his own words. That's what he said he was going to do. So.
Yep.
In this same stream here, Betty says everybody should cash app Seth because he wasn't monetized and the people like you that replayed it are, and it wasn't fair to him. So everybody cash app him right now because he deserves the money. For what?
Oh, see, and you know what's really fucked up is she kept telling people she was going to teach Seth how to strike me while I was live, which would take me down for 7 days, and she knows that. So I took the shit to members only and then deleted the fucker after we were done.
That's all.
Fuck that.
What a bitch. I don't even think it was alive. I think it was pre-recorded.
I do too.
I
Because
do
they
too.
didn't strike me at all.
Right.
I do too.
Didn't even try, so.
And why does he need money? He's got to go back to fucking work, just like Katie and Chris had to.
Right.
Why does he need money? Cash App. Why does he need money? GoFundMe. Why does he need money? T-shirt sales. Just saying. Because you live in large there, baby. If you spent, let's say 50 grand, and that's being very lenient on what I think, but let's just say 27 grand, because we know you got that $2,500 check from the church. So let's say 20. That's your GoFundMe that was public. That showed how much you made, and you spent that in what, 3 months? That I think 3 months is about when you said you had some of it. There's a problem, and you can't.
I don't even think it was 3 months.
No, I don't think it was 3 months either.
Mm-mm.
You can't tell me it was flyers. I'm sorry.
I think it was only about a month. Month and a half.
Well, and the flyers, the Navy, Cajun Navy left. They left those flyers, and then Illuminati had the wristbands. So what else was he saying? Shirts?
Well, remember we went to the merch store and all the proceeds went to him, and we looked it all up, all the hoodies, the caps, all the things.
Yeah, justice for Sebastian.
Yeah. So come on now.
And don't forget, he got the paid time off from the pool at work, the paid time off pool.
Right. PTO. People donated their PTO.
Yep.
So you need
So
to
much
back it
so
on
that
up.
they had to cap it, allegedly. Like they had to say, okay, too much, right? So he's living large and in charge.
Did anybody do anything like that for Katie and Chris? No. All they've done is ridiculed them.
Right.
Right.
So that's why I have an opinion there, Bets. But it's the internet, and I can do that because you know what? I live in America. America.
Doxy said Betty said herself Seth gave that money to Michaela. I never heard that because I don't watch her. Did you guys hear that?
What?
That Betty herself said that Seth did give that money to Michaela?
She didn't say the amount. She just said that he was scammed out of his money by her.
Oh,
But
interesting.
I don't think she ever said like the amount or what it went to or whatever. I don't watch Betty. I just remember it from somebody reviewing it or something.
That's very interesting now.
Yeah, I just remember hearing it from either the Clip Channel or Burnt Toast or over here. Somebody reviewing her might have been Wispy, but somebody was reviewing it and we talked about it.
Well, and JLR and T-Rev both said every time Seth came on panel, he would ask that they drop his Cash App. And JLR said, I know you've gotten thousands from my community here. And I believe that he has a very large audience that were very pro Seth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then Pascal's also.
Yep, Pascal's and T Revs and and then Betty.
Yeah, Pascal, T Rev. Yeah, fuck yeah, he is.
On TikTok too. So I mean he was ranking in that cash out that's not in his name.
Well, neither is the GoFundMe.
Right. And neither is the merchandise shop.
Oh, I didn't know about the merch shop. The
It's his sister.
The GoFundMe's in his sister's name.
Isn't
the
that
Cash App
convenient?
is in Sebastian's godmother's name.
And then the merchandise shop was his sister as well.
Well, you gonna owe your family and friends a lot of money there come next April 15th. Just saying.
Yeah, those taxes are gonna hurt.
Yep.
Oh, and then Dolly's audience, that one lady said she was sending him how much weekly or something? It was a lot of money.
$800 a month or something. I don't know.
She only makes.
No, she only makes $800 a month.
She only makes 800.
Oh, okay, so she was giving him what, 400 of it?
I don't know. He didn't say. He just said that she donated money to him. I don't think he actually said an amount.
I thought she wrote it in a thing, like in a message thing. Like I gave him 200 a month or 200. It was something heavy. It was like, wow, that was sad.
And everybody, don't give anybody any money that you're having to do without yourself.
Fact.
Don't do that. And if somebody gets mad about that, they shouldn't. They should put you
take care
first.
of you first. Take care of home first, always.
Yep.
Always. Well, ladies, we've been on here 3.5 hours,
Yeah,
and I'm tired, and it's 2:00 in the morning here, so I'm heading to bed. I appreciate you guys hanging out.
Thank you for letting me come up.
Yeah,
Nice chatting with you, Jenny. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. And I'm sorry I'm tired. It's 2:00 in the morning, and I know it's probably 3:00 where you're at.
I'll be missing my morning stream.
Oh fuck! I know I'm sleeping for a little bit.
Oh, thank you for having me. Good night, everyone.
Thanks for coming up.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. We'll talk to you guys later. I appreciate you guys hanging out. You ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. I will go ahead and play you out with the music here, and I'll catch you on the flip side. I'll see you all tomorrow.